This is Talk Radio, WZZN.
We interrupt your program to bring you the special presentation of live play-by-play action on Talk Radio, WZZN.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio, WZZN. It's time for Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio, WZZN.
Play ball!
Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio, WZZN is brought to you by Frame World. Wow! Reed's Jewelers, Crestwood Medical Center, the law firm of Martinson & Beeson, Northrop Grumman, Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, Alumni Hall, Eagle Insulation, and by Fleming Roofing and Restoration. Now, let's head to the ballpark with the voice of the Trash Pandas, Josh Carey.
And hello again, everybody, and welcome to another night of Rocket City Trash Pandas baseball. Josh Carey welcoming you to Toyota Field, where tonight it is game one of a now 5-game series between the Rocket City Trash Pandas and the Mississippi Braves. Back at our Talk Radio WZZN studios, running the boards is Jeff Scarborough, and this is the pregame show as we play under some rather bizarre circumstances. This is a road game for the Trash Pandas. They are going to be the road team these next 5 games. Mississippi at home. That's because the series between these two was just yesterday shifted from Pearl, Mississippi to Madison, Alabama, following some difficulties with the field at Trustmark Park in Pearl, Mississippi. So with that, the scene has shifted here. However, the Braves will remain the home team. So with that, it's been a few days since we last spoke. Let's go ahead and tell you what happened in the last game for the Trash Pandas, which came on Sunday in this ballpark against Chattanooga, a 5-3 win. It was the Lookouts racing out to a 3-0 lead in the first inning. Francisco Urbaez would single. He moved to second on a hit by pitch and then score on an RBI single by Ruben Ibarra. That would make it a 1-0 ball game. Quincy McAfee, who was hit by a pitch, would go from first to second. Actually, he went first to third on the single by Ibarra. He would then score on an RBI groundout by Matt Nelson to make it a 2-0 ball game. Ibarra went first to second, and then he would score on an RBI single off of Austin Hendrick, giving Chattanooga a 3-0 lead. Rocket City was held scoreless through the first 5 innings against Rhett Lauder, the scintillating starting pitcher for the Lookouts. But in the 6th inning, Rocket City would begin to turn it on. It was Gustavo Campero leading off the frame with a single. He'd go first to third on a double by Tucker Flint, and then score 2 batters later on a ground out to first by Sam Brown. That made it a 3-1 game. Then the Pandas would put 4 unearned runs on the board in the 7th inning. With 1 out, Errol Vera would single. He'd move to second on a walk to Caleb Hamilton, and then a huge play. Nelson Rada hit a tailor-made double play ball to the shortstop Dominic Patelli, but Patelli booted it. That allowed everyone to reach base. That left the bases loaded with only 1 out. Gustavo Campero from there would reach on a 4-6 fielder's choice to plate another run. That would make it 3-2. Scoring on the play was Vera. Hamilton would go second to third, and then Hamilton as well as Campero would score on a 2-run double off the left field wall by Tucker Flint. That would make it a 4-3 game. Flint took third on the throw to the plate. He would ultimately score on a 2-out double by Eric Wagaman to make it 5-3. After that, it was Eric Torres and Nick Jones who combined to go 3 scoreless innings of relief for the Trash Pandas as they nailed down the 2-run win after John O'Reilly pitched 6 innings of 3-hit, 3-run ball. So here were your totals for Chattanooga: 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4. Rocket City, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8. Winning pitcher Eric Torres, he's now 2-1 as he tosses a scoreless inning, all zeros for him. Donovan Benoit takes the loss for Chattanooga. He falls to 2-1, inning and 2/3, 4 hits, 5 runs, only 1 of which was earned, 1 walk and 1 strikeout for him. Nick Jones, 2 scoreless innings to pick up his first save of the season, 1 hit, no walks, and 2 strikeouts in that ball game. The time of game was 2 hours and 17 minutes, and the attendance 4,137. As again, Rocket City won the ball game by the score of 5-3. So that's what happened on Sunday. That's the last time the Trash Pandas played. Let's go ahead and take a look at what happened throughout the minor league circuit yesterday, and since there were only 3 other games being played, we'll begin in Birmingham. They had an afternoon affair between the Blue Wahoos and the Barons, and it was Birmingham winning that game by the score of 4-3. Pensacola with only 4 hits in the ball game. Tyler Schweitzer led the way on the mound for Birmingham. 7 innings, 2 hits, a run was earned, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts. Jacob Gonzalez went 2 of 4 for the Barons. He drove in 2 runs, scored another, and doubled in the win. Meanwhile, it was Montgomery defeating Chattanooga in 10 innings. Final score there was 6-5. In 10 innings, 24 hits between the two teams, and it was Montgomery picking up 3 runs in the 10th inning, Chattanooga with only 2. In that 10th inning for the Biscuits, it was Bob Seymour with the go-ahead RBI double to get the scoring started in that inning, and then later it was Dominic Keegan with an RBI single to make it a 5-3 ball game. Drew Baker added another RBI single to make it 6-3, and it was Birmingham who was able to hold on from there. Meanwhile, the other score from yesterday's play, it was Tennessee winning a wild one over Biloxi. Score there was 8-6. 14 hits in the ball game for the Smokies in last night's victory as they move their record to 35-24 on the season. Some of the big producers in that game, it was James Trianos going 2 of 4. He scored 2 runs and drove in 2 others. In fact, he had a 2-run homer in the 4th inning of that ball game. Also driving in 3 last night was Hayden McGeary. In fact, he was 3 of 4, scored a run and drove in 3 more, like I mentioned. He had a 2-run homer in the 5th inning last night and added another RBI later in the ball game. In fact, Tennessee, for the contest, they had 5 home runs. Actually, check that. They had 4 home runs in the ball game, and again, they go on to win by the final of 8-6. So here's a look at the standings as we interplay on this Thursday. In the North, Birmingham at 38-21, 3 games on top of Tennessee. The Smokies are 35-24. Rocket City 6 games off the pace at 31-26 and winners of 7 of their last 8, including 4 in a row. Chattanooga 16-43, 22 games out. They have lost 8 of 10. In the South, Montgomery 33-26, only a half game up now on Pensacola. The Blue Wahoos are 32-26. Mississippi 25-32, 7 games back. And it's Biloxi. They are 23-35, 9.5 games off the pace. By the way, Braves have lost 8 of 10. They've also lost 4 in a row. So there's a look at the scores and the standings from around the Southern League. We're going to take a break. When we come back, you'll hear part 1 of my podcast interview with this week's guest, Michael Darrell Hicks, who's done a tremendous job as the closer for the Trash Pandas. Part 1 is coming up right after this as you listen to Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
There are giants among us, and their impact is huge. They are the men and women building and sustaining our Navy's next-generation submarines. They are giants in what they do because they work in a place where they can grow, where they can learn the skills to build careers as powerful as the beasts they forge. If you're ready to go big, get on board. We build giants at buildsubmarines.com.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
If you've been injured in an accident, visit marshtheattorney.com right now to get the help you need. Don't let the insurance company take advantage of you. I've personally helped over 4,000 clients with their injury claims, and I'm ready to help you too. My firm, Martinson & Beeson, has been helping clients for over 85 years, and we have received over 400 5-star Google reviews. Get in touch with me right now by visiting marshtheattorney.com. Again, that's marshtheattorney.com. Go Trash Pandas.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments, the firsts and forevers. Let's celebrate others and celebrate ourselves, because every milestone matters, and we promise to be with you for every one of them. Shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift to celebrate your life's moments. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Visit your local Reed's Jewelers at Bridge Street Town Center and Parkway Place Mall.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Welcome back to the pregame show as we continue to get ready for first pitch. Rocket City taking on Mississippi this evening from Trustmark Park. Josh Carey with you. This week's guest on Josh Carey Show podcast is Trash Pandas closer Michael Darrell Hicks, who has come out of nowhere to become one of the best relievers in all of minor league baseball. In this section of my interview, Michael discusses his upbringing in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Okay, Michael, first things first. Just tell me where you're from and where'd you grow up? Well, I was born in Parkersburg, West Virginia, but I grew up in Bowling Green, Kentucky. So spent most of my time there, and now I in the off season I live in Florida. So.
Parkersburg, West Virginia. Do you remember anything about that time?
A little bit, because my grandparents, they live there still, so we go back and visit. But not too many memories there, to be honest. But mostly in Kentucky.
Yeah. So in Kentucky, what was that like, just being in Bowling Green? I know they got Western Kentucky there. Was there any minor league baseball at that time?
Yeah, I think I was like 10 when they got a new team. It was the Bowling Green Hot Rods, which is they were like a single A affiliate with the Rays, and I used to go to those games a lot with my dad and my mom, and it was fun.
Tell me a little bit about your parents. Your mom, what did she do?
She always worked in a hospital. She worked in the cath lab for a long time, and now she does medical device sales. Mm-hmm. And my dad, he's done a lot of different stuff. He's a college president, as a lawyer, and now he's a vice president of a hospital.
Golly, that's crazy. I mean, I read up a little bit on him last year. What's it like having a college president as a father? He must have been hard on you about school, right?
Definitely pushed the academics hard on me, but not too hard. I mean, he was just like, hey, you need to keep your mindset on academics as well, because you never know how long baseball is going to last for you, and you want to have a backup plan. And sure enough, I have my master's degree and everything like that, and I'd say he helped me a lot, and I can't thank him enough for what he's done for me in my life.
I do want to talk about your college career, but first things first, as you were going through school, what kind of kid were you? Were you a nerd? Were you a class clown? Were you a jock? What were you?
I'd say I was an athlete, and I wasn't like a class clown, but I like to keep things light, and maybe some jokes here and there. But I was just a kid who was ready to go to recess every day, or go to PE. But I was decent at school, so it came kind of natural for me at a younger age. But in college, you kind of got to work a little harder. So
yeah. Well, when it comes to baseball, obviously you must have been a natural there. When did you start to realize that I got a little something different from the rest of these guys?
It's such a tough question. Growing up, I was more of a basketball player, and even in high school, it was hard for me to realize that. I guess it was in high school when I realized it, probably after my junior year. I actually was about to quit baseball after my junior season. Wow. And I had already signed up to play for the summer travel team. And so, we had already paid the dues and everything, so I was like, I'm going to go ahead and play. My parents spent the money and just see where it goes. Had a really great summer, and ended up committing to Western Kentucky that summer, and actually didn't play basketball my senior year to focus for my baseball season senior year. I ended up being second team All-State and had a really good season, and then went into WKU, and I pitched a lot as a freshman, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Before I get into college, just backtracking back to your amateur career, who were some of your influences as a pitcher? Did you have any? Did you have a favorite player? Something along those lines?
I was a big Reds fan growing up, so I like guys like Johnny Cueto and some of the other aces that they had. But I really liked watching Felix Hernandez growing up, and I don't really have any pure influences, just guys, right-handed pitchers with dominant stuff. It's my favorite thing to watch. So,
as you go into college, okay, Western Kentucky, they might not be known so much for their baseball, but they've got a decent program. What was it like pitching at that level? And when did you start thinking about pro ball at all?
Well, once I threw all my eggs in the baseball basket, I was like, okay, I want to go pro, because I wanted to go pro in basketball. That was my dream growing up, but obviously that didn't work out. But I don't know. I was a big guy, so I'm 6'5", and I was everyone kept saying, hey, you have the talent and you have the size to do it, and I was just like, oh, whatever, I'm just gonna do this, do that, whatever. And then probably my sophomore year, I started to realize that, I could maybe go pro, and, I was starting to get some looks from scouts and stuff. And I unfortunately had Tommy John surgery that summer, so that kind of put a pause and made things a little confusing and difficult for me at that time, because, I thought I had a really good season, and leading up into the summer, I was, a lot of pro teams were talking about the draft the next year and stuff like that. So it was tough for me to wrap my head around all that, being hurt and the draft and all that.
That again is Trash Pandas closer Michael Darrell Hicks on the Josh Carey Show podcast. You can hear the interview in its entirety wherever you listen to podcasts. And that'll do it for the pregame show. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups and first pitch of tonight's ball game between the Trash Pandas and the Braves. That's coming up right after this as you listen to Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
At Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, we love baseball almost as much as we love serving up the best and baddest burgers around. People have called our burgers totally insane. And at Bad Daddy's, we take that as a compliment. But it's not just burgers. Up first, starters like our fried pickles, wings, or poblano frites. Second, try one of Bad Daddy's giant chopped salads. Third, our famous chef-inspired burgers with lots of different taste options. And before you head home, finish up with one of our shakes or delicious banana pudding. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar on the Parkway in Huntsville and Clift Farm in Madison.
Alumni Hall is the ultimate shopping destination for Auburn and Alabama fans. Get your baseball gear, graduation gifts, or cheer on your team with the newest apparel, hats, and accessories for the entire family. Shop the newest collection of top brands like Nike, Adidas, Champion, Columbia, Yeti, New Era, plus 2 for $38 shirts. Sign up for the Alumni Hall Pass rewards and earn $10 for every 150 points accumulated. Come see us at Alumni Hall near Belk in the Bridge Street Town Center. Alumni Hall, where the best fans shop.
Do you want your next party to be something you'll remember? Then head on down to Flosa Premier to book your next big bash. Birthday? Corporate meeting? Maybe just a family reunion so you can get your cousin Kyle back into the basketball court so you can beat him at basketball. I have no idea. Flow is fun for all ages looking for high-flying excitement, arcade fun, and tasty snacks to satisfy your hunger. Whether you have 10 friends or 25, Flow is jam-packed with something fun for everyone. Get jumping with Flow off South Parkway in Drake or head over to flowhuntsville.com to book your next party now.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
And hello again, everyone. Josh Carey back with you from Toyota Field. And back at our Talk Radio WZZN studios running the boards is Jeff Scarborough. We are ready to go as the Braves have taken the field. It's Ian Mejia on the hill for Mississippi, 5-0, a 1.66 ERA. He has had a tremendous season for the Braves this season, including a 7-inning no-hitter earlier this season. He also pitched once against the Trash Pandas in this ballpark. We'll tell you more about that in just a moment. Here's the starting lineup for the Trash Pandas, and again, it's their home ballpark, but they are the visitors. Rocket City 31-26 on the season. Nelson Rada leads it off and plays center field. Denzer Guzman will hit second and play short. In the 3 position, out and left is Orlando Martinez. Eric Wagaman will back cleanup. He'll be the designated hitter. Hitting fifth, out and right, is Tucker Flint. Tyler Payne will be in the 6th position behind the dish. Sam Brown is at first base, hitting 7th. Batting 8th will be Ben Goebel. He is at third base. And Matt McCroskey will bat 9th and play second base. Here's the defense for the Braves. Left to right, Quintero, Milligan, and Parker. Third to first, Ogans, Conley, Fletcher, and Horn. Behind the plate, Tolvey, and on the hill again is Ian Mejia. Like I mentioned, a 5-0 record, a 1.66 ERA. I got to say, we announced that this series was moving to Toyota Field a little more than 24 hours ago. A pretty good little turnout for this Thursday evening. I'm going to guess about 1,200 fans or so, and I'm sure more will show on up. All tickets are $10, so be sure to take advantage of that as we are ready to go. First pitch of the ball game by Mejia, hit foul back to the screen by Rada, and first pitch is at 6:38. Nelson, 222, 1 homer, and 11 RBI. Also, for any of you listening on the radio side, maybe on your way home, we are not on 31.6 these next 4 days. As the slider in the dirt, good backhand pick by Tolvey. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. The only way you'll be able to catch these games is on radio or on MILB.TV, and you need a subscription for the stream. Here's the 1-1. Fastball fouled straight back. Good cut again by Nelson. And the count at 1-2. Rocket City, gray tops, gray bottoms, black sleeves. They've got the intertwined RC emblem on the left lapel, red letter R, blue letter C wrapped around it, both in black trim with a raccoon's tail at the bottom. As the pitch cut on and missed. Down swinging goes Rada. That'll be strikeout number 1 for Mejia, out number 1 in the first inning. And here's Denzer Guzman. On the right lapel, they have a blue numeral with red trim, large blue numeral on the back with red trim. Rocket City wearing the all-black cap with Sprocket in the middle holding the American flag in his blue spacesuit. Here is Guzman, 255, 4 homers and 17 runs batted in. First pitch. And looked like a slider that missed inside, 1-0. As for the Braves, red tops, it says Mississippi across the front of the jersey in cursive lettering, capital M, lowercase everything else in navy blue with white trim. Next pitch is low. That'll go to 2-0. They've got the familiar tomahawk underneath the word Mississippi in navy blue, stitched out in red and gold. And then they've got a navy blue numeral on the back with white trim as well. Fastball slapped up the middle into center field for a base hit. So Denzer Guzman with the first hit of the game for Rocket City. He'll reach with 1 out. And here comes Orlando Martinez. As you take a look at the replay, good hack here by Denzer as he went right back through the box. Also for the Braves, they're wearing the red cap with the navy blue bill and the capital white letter M in the middle with that same tomahawk slashing through the middle. So runner at first with 1 out. Here's Orlando, 237, a homer and 3 RBI. Righty on lefty, first pitch. Slider misses away. It'll go to 1-0. Well, as if things weren't hard enough for the Mississippi Braves ball club having to shift this series, a little insult to injury for them yesterday. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball, roll towards second to his left field, throw out there, relay to first, in time there, 4-6-3. Good play. Fletcher to Conley, over to Horn, and just like that, the inning is over. For Rocket City in the first, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. At the end of half an inning, it's Rocket City nothing, Mississippi coming to bat. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all, and if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You've got to have good internet. Get upfront surprise-free pricing with Wi-Fi modem included and no data caps. Plus bundle Internet 300 with YouTube TV for just $92.99 per month for 12 months with autopay and paperless billing. Wow. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Requires autopay and paperless billing. Price for Internet 300. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments. The firsts and forevers. Let's celebrate others and celebrate ourselves. Because every milestone matters. And we promise to be with you for every one of them. Shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift to celebrate your life's moments. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Visit your local Reed's Jewelers at Bridge Street Town Center and Parkway Place Mall.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Sam Bachman goes to the bump tonight for Rocket City on a major league rehab assignment, about to make his debut this season for the Trash Pandas. 1-2 a year ago for the Angels with a 3.18 ERA over 11 appearances, and of course he started last season with Rocket City as well. Look for him to go about 50 to 60 pitches this evening as he'll climb the bump and face a former teammate, David Fletcher of the Los Angeles Angels, formerly of the Los Angeles Angels, standing in to lead things off an even 200 with no homers or RBI. First pitch misses low, and it goes to 1-0. There's a look at David. Played with the Angels the last 6 seasons, if I'm not mistaken, trying to convert himself into a knuckleballer, but he's still going to play the field about 3 out of the 6 games of each series. Good let up there by Bachman. Swung through and missed by Fletcher, and it evens now 1-1. Sam coming off of arthroscopic shoulder surgery last season as he'll look in. 1-1. Hit foul off the end of the bat. Late hack that time on the slider by Fletcher, and it goes to a ball and 2 strikes. As a major leaguer, Fletcher, a career .276 hitter with 16 homers and 170 RBI. 1-2, chop foul. That'll hit off the extended netting over by the Braves' third base dugout and stay at 1-2. Still a little surprising to see him convert to pitching only because his offensive numbers are still pretty steady. Again, .276 career hitter. Bachman ready to go. Sam into his wind, the 1-2. Breaking ball again hit off the end of the bat. A lot of movement on that pitch. You can see when Fletcher swings, it's like hitting a fly with a rolled-up newspaper. He hasn't been able to make solid contact as it's at a ball and 2 strikes. Well off the line at first is Brown. Bachman, 1-2. Fastball lobbed along the line and right. That's going to tail foul onto the berm and remain at a ball and 2 strikes. Just a reminder of this week's schedule. As the kids go chasing after the ball, one stumbles over the other. But again, 6:35 tonight, 6:35 tomorrow. Doubleheader on Saturday beginning at 4:05. The 1-2 is down and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Then we're going to wrap it up on Sunday, Father's Day, with a noon start. As Bachman looks back in. 2-2, here it is. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Pulled the string on him. Good change-up that time by Bachman as he disposes of Fletcher. Strikeout number 1 for Sam, out number 1 in the first inning. Here's the rest of the Braves lineup. Cody Milligan will bat second and play center field. Sebastian Rivera will bat third and be the designated hitter. Bryson Horn in the cleanup spot at first base. Keshawn Owens will hit fifth and play third. Cal Conley is at short and hitting sixth as Bachman's first pitch to Milligan. Chopped foul wide of first, and he'll go down the right field line. 0-1. Tyler Tolvey will bat seventh and catch. Geraldo Quintero will hit eighth and play left field. Batting ninth is Brandon Parker. He is in right as our ball boy jogs down there and picks it up. Defensively for the Trash Pandas, left to right, Martinez, Rada, and Flint. Third to first, Goebel, Guzman, McCroskey, and Brown. Behind the plate, Payne, and again on the hill is Sam Bachman. Even with the bag, off the line at third, Goebel, next pitch. Breaking ball hit hard right at Brown for out number 2. Milligan hit the daylights out of the ball, but Johnny on the spot was Brown to make the snare for 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the first inning. As you take a look at it again, Sam up to the task. So 2 gone for Rivera. Well, anyway, I was about to mention insult to injury for the Braves last night. On their way over here, their bus broke down. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. It broke down in Tuscaloosa, which is about the halfway point between Jackson and Madison. So they all had to cram onto a second bus that they were taking. They took 2 buses on the trip as the pitch is down and away 1-1, and they had to all ride together the final 2 hours before they got in at about 2 a.m. It's just a rough time right now for those guys. As the 1-1, another breaking pitch, there's a strike. And it goes to 1-2 as Bachman quickly ahead in the count on Rivera. He'll try to wrap it up. Tell you what, way to start your rehab assignment. 2 of the first 3 hitters he's facing are former major leaguers. It's the 1-2 is in the dirt, gets stopped by Payne. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, Rivera spent parts of 2 seasons with the Royals. He was with the White Sox organization last season. We saw him play for Birmingham. Here's a look in by Bachman. 2-2. Fastball popped up. In the shallow right, out is Brown, out is McCroskey. McCroskey will call him off, make the catch going toward the right field line. About a foot shy, and a very nice and easy 1-2-3 inning for Sam Bachman in the first inning. At the end of 1, we're scoreless. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Minutes still matter in an emergency. Chest pain, severe abdominal pain, high fever, and other emergencies often need fast medical care. Crestwood Medical Center is here to take care of you and your family. Learn more at CrestwoodMedCenter.com.
In baseball, it's all about the next play, the next win. There's no time for distractions or mistakes, and definitely no time for injuries. Top athletes from around North Alabama don't need to be worried about being sidelined. They have the award-winning team from SportsMed on their side with 4 convenient locations. You don't need to be an elite athlete to take advantage of SportsMed top orthopedic surgeons, physical therapy, and imaging services. SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care. SportsMed, it's where the pros go. Official team physicians of the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Call SportsMed today at 256-881-5151 or on the web at sportsmedalabama.com.
SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care.
Northrop Grumman is a proud supporter of the Rocket City Trash Pandas as we team together to make our community strong and viable for future generations. Northrop Grumman is looking for new individuals to help them define the next possible.
Together we can all make a powerful impact to build strong communities and bright futures. Visit www.northropgrumman.com for a full listing of exciting job opportunities. Now, back to the ball game. Let's rock it, Trash Pandas.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We go to the top of the Northrop Grumman second inning. No score. Rocket City and Mississippi due up for the Trash Pandas. It'll be the middle part of the order. Wagaman, followed by Flint and then Payne, all due up against Ian Mejia, who gave up a one-out single to Denzer Guzman, then got a 4-6-3 double play off the bat of Orlando Martinez. Also struck out Rada to start the ball game. So Mejia will climb to the bump against Wagaman, 272, 6 homers, and 29 RBI. As the fastball is right on through there, it's 0-1. Righty-on-righty matchup. Off the line at first is Horn. The 0-1's a slider that misses inside. Even now at a ball and a strike. Wagaman's really been playing well of late. He had a good series against Chattanooga. Went 11 of 17 as the next offering is through for a strike. It'll go to 1-2 on the right-handed hitter. Of course, grew up in Southern California, a huge Angels fan. Thrilled to be part of the Angels organization as the 1-2. Breaking ball called strike 3. Looked like a changeup. Called out on strikes is Wagaman. Strikeout number 2 for Mejia. Out number 1 in the Northrop Grumman second. And here's Tucker Flint. Fans, Rocket City Trash Pandas Baseball is brought to you by Job Source. Finding a job made easy. So here's Tucker. Average up now to 261. 6 homers, 27 RBI. Let's see how the bats do for each team tonight. As squaring to Bunny, pushes it up the third base line. Coming in, Ogans, backhand field throw, nowhere near. They were playing him back and off the line, and so Tucker used that to his advantage. He doesn't do that very often because he's a power hitter, but on occasion he'll square around and lay one down, and this was a beauty. This is something that the Trash Pandas work consistently at batting practice every day, and that time the Braves gave Flint an opening, and he took advantage of it. So a runner at first with one out. Here is Tyler Payne. Hit number 2 for the Trash Pandas. So Tucker at first with one out. Tyler at 3-0-1. And a throw to first, back standing, is Flint. Payne 2 homers and 13 runs driven in. For Mejia, this is his 11th start with Mississippi. A look in. Next pitch, that misses inside. Looked like a slider, and it goes to 1-0. Pitched against the Trash Pandas on May the 10th and was fantastic. 5 2/3 scoreless innings, 3 hits, 2 walks, and struck out 9. All part of an 8-0 win for the Braves. As that one is ripped into deep left center. On the move, Quintero, he looks up. That one's off the wall. Flint with a good jump. He's at third. They're going to hold him there, and into second with a double will be Tyler Payne. Boy, off the bat, I thought he got all of it, but he hit it to that little angle out in left center field where it goes toward the Intrepid sign. That's a little deeper than the rest of the outfield wall, and unable to flag it down was Quintero. In fact, it hit the wall on the fly. Good play by Quintero to get to the ball and get it back in. So a resounding double for Tyler Payne. He's at second. Moving first to third is Flint. And runners are at second and third with one away for Sam Brown. And the Braves are going to bring the infield half in. Righty on lefty, first pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider down and in, 0-1. Sam at 234 with 20 RBI. Playing about 15 feet off the line at third is Ogans. Just to the left at second at short is Conley. As another let-up misses away. Even now at a ball and a strike as Rocket City trying to draw first blood in this away at home series or pop-up series or whatever you want to call it. Brown will stand in. Here's the 1-1. Another slider. Missed outside again. 2 balls and 1 strike. I was about to say, let's see how the bats do tonight because of the unexpected postponements last night and on Tuesday. Everyone got a mini all-star break. Fastball grounded to second. Should score a run, it will. Fletcher will go to first in time, and that'll be out number 2. So they brought him in halfway, but actually that ball was hit just slowly enough to where Fletcher knew he couldn't come to the plate. Good break at third by Flint. He runs very well as you take a look at the replay right here. And he slid in just to be sure. So an RBI ground out for Brown. Give him 21 RBI on the season. Moving second to third is Payne, and it's 1-0 Trash Pandas. So here's Goebel. Ben, 237, 2 homers, 10 RBI. And the first pitch is a changeup swung through and missed by Goebel. It's 0-1. So already Rocket City has done something they weren't able to do against Mejia about 6 weeks ago. Score a run against them. 0-1 the count. Next offering. Another breaking ball, another strike. That one caught the inside corner. So it's 0-2, and Mejia will look to finish the inning. But you wonder with that 3-day break if maybe the hitters will be a bit off. So far, that has not been the case for the Trash Pandas. Here's the 0-2. Slider in the dirt, big-time stop by Tolvey. Picked at it with a backhand, and if he doesn't do that, it's 2-0. By the way, here are your umpires for tonight. Behind the plate calling the balls and strikes is Joe McCarthy. At first is Chandler Durham. Your third base umpire is Warren Eubanks. The look in, Mejia, 1-2. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Threw him a slider, down swinging that time is Goebel. Strikeout number 3 for Mejia. Rocket City will settle for 1 run. It's earned as they do it on 2 hits. There were no errors in the inning. 1 man left at third. Bottom of the Northrop Grumman second on its way. 1-0 Trash Pandas. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Minutes still matter in an emergency. Chest pain, severe abdominal pain, high fever, and other emergencies often need fast medical care. Crestwood Medical Center is here to take care of you and your family. Learn more at crestwoodmedcenter.com.
Watch me now. Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You've got to have good internet. With WOW, you now get upfront surprise-free pricing with Wi-Fi modem included and no data caps. All for only $30 a month. Wow. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Requires auto pay and paperless billing. Price for internet $300. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
Minutes still matter in an emergency. Chest pain, severe abdominal pain, high fever, and other emergencies often need fast medical care. Crestwood Medical Center is here to take care of you and your family. Learn more at crestwoodmedcenter.com.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Bottom of the Northrop Grumman second, 1-0 Rocket City with the lead on Mississippi. Fans, it was Jimmy Johns who fed the Rocket City Trash Pandas front office as part of its team feed program before the game today. Come on down to see us at Jimmy John's on Highway 72 as the first pitch of the second is swung and missed. There goes the bat off the extended netting, and it's 0-1. And if you ever wondered why we put the extended netting in, there you go, as Horn couldn't hang on to the War Club. Here's a look at the pitch. Looked like a changeup that time by Bogman. Boy, look at the distance. If they ever have an Olympic sport for throwing bats, I'd say sign Bryson up. 0-1 the count to him. Bachman with a good first inning. 1-2-3, struck out 1 as the 0-1 is a slider that misses away. 1 ball and 1 strike to the left-handed hitter. Horn at 266 with 2 homers and 12 runs batted in. Bachman will peer back in. He'll go from the right side of the rubber. 1-1. Missed inside with the fastball. 2-1, 95 on that pitch. Sam can run it up there to 99, but mid-90s is his comfort zone. As well off the line at third is Goebel by about 20 feet. Sam with the 2-1. Took something off. That missed high and away. So he's down in the count, 3 balls and 1 strike. They play him straight away in the outfield. Sam likes what he sees. 3-1. Took something off, a little chopper to the mound. A terrible throw, and it's off the base. Oh, boy, Sam tried to lollipop it over there, and it sailed on him. Brown did all he could to keep his foot on the bag, and you could see he was straining to do that. That's going to be an E1. That's one where you want him to pat the glove, maybe take another step forward, but you can see Brown did all he could to keep his right foot on the base, just couldn't do it. So an error on Bachman and an early base runner. 1 on with no one out for Keshawn Ogans. Righty on righty. First pitch. Fastball high and in. 1-0. So Sam had shoulder issues last year. He was besieged by a back problem the year before. If he can get healthy, he's going to be very, very good, especially coming out of that bullpen for the Angels. The 1-0. Hit hard, foul down the left field line. Playing about a step off the line at third was Goebel, and Ogans almost used it to his advantage. As it's even at a ball and a strike. Again, first round pick out of Miami of Ohio, 2021. He'll go back to the rubber. Leading away at first is Horn. He's 2 of 2 in the stolen base department. 1-1. Took something off, little flare into center. That's going to get down for a base hit. Moving to second will be Horn. He'll stop there. Caught it right off the end of the back and punched it over the head of McCroskey. So Ogans with his first hit of the game, hit number 1 now for the Braves. And 2 men on with no one out for Cal Conley. So let's see what Angel Flores and the Braves do here. Pinching in at third is Goebel. In at first is Brown. Holding the runner at second, the shortstop Guzman. Righty on lefty, first pitch. He squares, he bunts, foul at home plate. It goes to 0-1. Conley at 250 with a homer and 19 RBI. Keep in mind, he can run a little bit, so if he gets it down, you better be quick to first. Wind blowing out toward the left field line, only at about 5 miles an hour. Sam, he'll look back in. Conley waits. Here's the 0-1. He's swinging, and he's missing. Slider down and in. And fooled on that pitch was Conley. It's 0-2. He was fooled so badly, I'd rather see Bachman go right back at it. Open stands for the left-handed hitter. Guarding the line at first, Brown. Here's the 0-2. Took something off, swing and a miss. He did go back to the slider, but that time it was away. Conley comes up empty. That'll be strikeout number 2 for Bachman. Out number 1 in the second inning. Here's Tyler Tolvey. So look at it again. Great movement on the pitch. So 1 away for Tolvey. Fans, the mission at Northrop Grumman is to be at the forefront of technology and innovation, delivering superior capability in tandem with maximized cost efficiencies. The security solutions they provide help secure freedoms for our nation as well as those of our allies. So he's a double play away from getting out of this. First pitch, swing and a miss. Going slider heavy is Sam, and it's 0-1. Tolvey, 179, 2 homers, 16 runs driven in. You can really feast on this bottom third of the order. Tolvey, $179. Quintero, 205. Parker, 214. We'll look back at second. Here's the 0-1. Looked like a sinker that time that missed low. Even at a ball and a strike. 1-0 Rocket City. They just picked up a run in the top half of this frame. Ogans away at first, leading at second, Horn. Here's the 1-1. Slider ripped into right. That's going to get down for a base hit. Over to get to it, Flynn. A run is in. Headed to third is Ogans. They'll stop him there. Throw to second is not going to be made. An RBI double for Tyler Tolvey. And we are tied up at 1. And that'll be an unearned run. So the throwing error comes back to haunt. For Tolvey, that'll be his 17th RBI of the season. So 1-1 your score, and here's Geraldo Quintero, who's at 205 with a homer and 14 RBI. The Braves right now looking to take the lead. Righty against lefty, closed off stance here by Quintero. And the first pitch to him. Threw him a let up. There's a strike, 0-1. I remember Quintero from the first series. He's got this stance where he's got his feet almost directly together. I don't remember him having that a series ago, but I could have been wrong. The left-handed hitter waits. Here's the 0-1. Fastball ripped. into the right field corner. Will it stay fair? It is. It's a home run. A 3-run homer for Geraldo Quintero. Boy, and that got out of here in a hurry. A line smash over the right field wall. It hits off the inline electric rock porch. 338 down the right field line, and it's 4-1. And for Quintero, that'll be home run number 2, RBI 15, 16, and 17. So 4-1 your score, and here's Brandon Parker. 5 homers and 12 RBI as Bachman delivers. And that is down and away, a slider. It's 1-0, so this second inning has not gone according to plan for old Sam. The right-handed hitter waits. Off the line at first is Brown. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Took something off there as a strike. Change up that time, and it's even at 1-1. We saw this a few times last year with Sam. He gets off to a strong start, but that second inning could be a struggle. Let's see if he can bear back down as he'll peer back in. The 1-1. Fastball, that misses high. 2 balls and a strike. Let's take a quick moment for our station to identify itself. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network in Valley Live.
HD 97.7.2, WZZN FM, Union Grove, Huntsville, Alabama. Talk Radio, WZZN.
Next pitch, tap foul up the third base line, and it evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes on Parker. This all started with a throwing error by Bachman to start the inning. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball down and away. Parker strikes out. Strikeout number 3 for Sam. 2 away in the Northrop Grumman second as we go back to the top of the order. And David Fletcher. Here's a look at that last pitch. Great movement again. So 2 away. Here's Fletcher. Strikeout victim his first time. Righty on righty. First pitch. Fastball fought off to the right by Fletcher. It's 0-1. 97 on that offering by Bachman. Bachman into his wind. Next offering. Fastball high and away. Even now at a ball and a strike. Again, an RBI double by Tolvey and then a 3-run homer by Quintero. And that's where we stand. 4-1 your score. The 1-1. Here it is. Swung on, dribbled back to the mound. Sam has it, goes off his glove, picks it up, throws to first, and wildly down the right field line. Headed to second will be Fletcher, and he's going to stop there. Second throwing error of the inning by Bachman. That time it was softly hit, and he knocked it down with the glove. He had time, but he rushed the throw a little bit. Let's see what happened here. Yeah, the throw just sailed on him over to Brown. So that'll be a 2-base throwing error. So a runner at second with 2 away. Here's Cody Milligan, who's now the 8th man to bat in the inning. Of the 4 runs this inning, 3 of them are earned. And again, Fletcher over at second on the second error of the inning. So 1-3-2 for Rocket City, 4-3-0 for Mississippi. And home plate umpire Joe McCarthy will go out there and dust off home plate. By the way, clear skies overhead, temperature in the mid-80s at first pitch. As Slam will climb back on the rubber. In at third is Goebel. Guarding the line at first, Brown, the pitch. Down and in, another slider, 1-0. Bachman back to the belt. Here's the 1-0 pitch. There's a strike, fastball. Even now at 1-1. By the way, Angels in Arizona tonight, rubber game of a 3-game series. Halos won yesterday, 8-3. Zach Neto had a home run in that game. Here's the 1-1. Fastball grounded right side, ranging to his left from McCroskey. From the shallow right field grass, he fires to first in time. And the inning is over. But 8 men come to the plate, 4 runs score, 3 of them earned on 3 hits. 2 errors in the inning and 1 left on base. Bottom of the Northrop Grumman second coming up. It's 4-1 Mississippi. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
At Northrop Grumman, their products define possible as they help customers defend the homeland, launch critical payloads into space, enable scientific exploration, return astronauts to the moon, and protect the warfighter. Yet their dedication goes beyond their products as they support the workforce, their families, our veterans, and our hometowns. Together, we can all make a powerful impact to build strong communities and bright futures. That's defining possible. Northrop Grumman, defining the future.
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
If you've been injured in an accident, visit MarcyAttorney.com right now to get the help you need. Don't let the insurance company take advantage of you. I've personally helped over 4,000 clients with their injury claims, and I'm ready to help you too. My firm, Martinson & Beeson, has been helping clients for over 85 years, and we have received over 400 five-star Google reviews. Get in touch with me right now by visiting MarcyAttorney.com. Again, that's MarcyAttorney.com. Go Trash Pandas.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We go to the top of the Martinson & Beeson third inning. Rocket City trailing it 4-1, and due up for the Trash Pandas, it'll be the 9-1 and 2 hitters, McCroskey, Rada, and Guzman against Ian Mejia, who gave up a run last inning, but Braves came back with 4 in the bottom half, 3 of them earned. First pitch to Mack is a fastball. That's called a strike, 0-1. So Rocket City on the road at home trying to climb out of a hole. McCroskey 181 with 8 RBI. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider down and away. It will go to no balls and 2 strikes. Mejia pitched 1 game at Gwinnett earlier this season. Got knocked around a little bit. Only an inning in the third. Gave up 5 runs. He seemed to have an issue with the ABS system as the 0-2. Tipped foul at home plate. Good off-speed pitch by Mejia. In the count at no balls and 2 strikes, he had a couple of pitches that were called strikes that upon review were reversed to balls, and that turned around his one outing, and they sent him back to Mississippi to work on a few things as the 0-2 hit hard all along the ground to short. Easy play, Conley. Throw to first is in time. 1 up, 1 gone in the Martinson & Beeson third inning as we go back to the top of the order, and Nelson Rada. Nelson 0 of 1, a strikeout swinging to lead off the ball game. By the way, Mississippi, as if things didn't get any tougher for them, they made a big roster move earlier. As the pitch is roped into right field, that's going to get down for a base hit. So Rada comes through with his first hit of the game, hit number 4 now for the Trash Pandas, and 1 man on with 1 man out for Dinzer Guzman. And when I say earlier, I mean earlier in the week, but arguably their best position player, Nacho Alvarez, was promoted to AAA Gwinnett, so he's off the boards for Mississippi as Rocket City hoping to take advantage of that and stay in the Northern Division race. Slim chance, but a chance nonetheless. Righty on righty as Guzman waits. First pitch, swing and tip foul at home plate. 0-1. All things considered, this could not have been handled any better by each side in terms of making the shift here to Toyota Field. It's not easy on anyone, but all things considered, both sides, and meaning that the Braves and the Trash Pandas did a good job of making sure we could get as many games in as we can. As back safely as Rada, he's 21 of 26 in the stolen base department. I only have one issue, and I'll tell you about it after this offering. The 0-1. Breaking ball missed inside. Even at a ball and a strike. This is supposed to be a 6-game series. We're only going to play 5 of the 6 games. 1 of the games has been canceled. Now, we could have played a doubleheader today, then another on Saturday, single games Friday, Sunday, and we would have been fine. As the pitch is lined, caught at third, throw back to first, not in time. Tough break for Guzman. He hit it on a line right at Ogans, but good base running by Rada as he dove back into first to keep the inning alive. So Guzman 1 of 2 with a line out to third and a single. 2 men out, runner at first. Here's Orlando Martinez. But Major League Baseball, apparently they didn't want the Braves to have to play a doubleheader while coming off the road. So all things considered, here's the pitch. There's a strike 0-1. Here's my issue. if you can't make up all the games, and the reason why the games are canceled is because one of the teams didn't have a field ready for play, shouldn't there be a forfeit somewhere in there? And I only bring that up as the next pitch is away, 1-1. I only bring that up because the Trash Pandas are in a divisional title hunt. It's slim, I get that, but you still want to give the guys every chance possible to get the job done. You just made it a little harder because now they play one less game. That's the one alteration I would have liked to see. Either squeeze a 6-game into this series or give a forfeit to the Trash Pandas as the pitch is fouled straight back. It's now 1-2. But I get it. They don't want to overwork the players and overtax them. I understand that. But already twice this season, Mississippi has played 2 doubleheaders in 3 days. I think they would have been fine with doing that. But for whatever reason, the decision was made to play only 5 of 6, and the other game just goes away. 1-2 to Orlando. Next offering. Fastball hit foul off to the left. Good cut by Orlando. It'll stay at a ball and 2 strikes. Martinez, a 4-6-3 double play, his first time up. 1-4-2 for Rocket City. 4-3-0 for Mississippi. Orlando ready to go. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt. Another slider by Mejia. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ian, a former Arizona Wildcat. Well off the line at third is Ogans by about 30 feet. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt again. So the last couple of sliders have been in the dirt by Mejia. Count will run full to 3-2, and Rada will be off on the pitch. Playing behind the runner at first is Horn. Mejia delivers. Swung on, hit softly to first. Easy play for Horn. He'll run to the bag in time, 3 unassisted, and Rocket City is put away in the Martinson and Beeson third inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Bottom of the Northrop Grumman, or of the Martinson and Beeson third on the way. It's 4-1 Mississippi. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Crestwood Medical Center is committed to keeping patients safe, so please don't delay in getting treatment when you need emergency care. Visit CrestwoodMedCenter.com to see what they're doing to keep you safe.
In baseball, it's all about the next play, the next win. There's no time for distractions or mistakes, and definitely no time for injuries. Top athletes from around North Alabama don't need to be worried about being sidelined. They have the award-winning team from SportsMed on their side with 4 convenient locations. You don't need to be an elite athlete to take advantage of SportsMed top orthopedic surgeons, physical therapy, and imaging services. SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care. SportsMed, it's where the pros go. Official team physicians of the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Call SportsMed today at 256-881-5151 or on the web at sportsmedalabama.com.
SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care.
An emerald green field is iconic of baseball. That's what TDI Services desires to create for every one of its customers. As proud sponsors of the Trash Pandas, TDI Services brings its A game to provide winning lawn care and pest control to the outside environs of Toyota Field. TDI Services can do the same for your lawn with their innovative biological approach for better results with fewer chemicals as nature intended. Visit go.tdi.services/tpandas or call us today at 888-556-7985.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Bottom of the Martinson and Beeson third inning. It's 4-1 Mississippi leading Rocket City. And due up for the Braves, it'll be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters, Rivero, Horn, and Ogans against Sam Bachman as the first pitch is skied into deep center, but it will hang up for Rada. Almost in his tracks, he makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out in the third inning for Bryson Horn. And let's see what happens here with Sam. It's been a tale of 2 innings for him. A 1-2-3 first and then 4 runs on 3 hits in the second. And he also committed 2 of his own errors. By the way, we also want to welcome those of you listening on 97.7 The Zone, -1, if you will. Here's the first pitch. That misses away. It's 1-0, the mothership, I guess, for The Zone. Horn reached on an error his first time up, came around to score. He actually led off that 4-run second inning as the next pitch is drilled foul down the left side. It's going to land on top of the concourse and carry him away as the count evens at a ball and a strike. Starting to look in that Rocket City pin, Ivan Armstrong up and throwing. Again, Sam's pitch count is between 50 and 60. He's at 45 right now. Breaking ball, that'll miss low. And go to 2-1. There's a look at the big fella. Off the line at third is Goebel. Guarding the line at first is Brown. Next pitch. Slider hit hard at first. Knocked down by Brown. He'll take it to the bag in time. And there's 2 away in the Martinson and Beeson third inning. Fans, when accidents happen, turn to North Alabama's trusted legal resource for over 85 years. The attorneys at Martinson and Beeson have the resources and experience to handle all types of personal injury cases. Martinson and Beeson, North Alabama's 5-star law firm. So 2 out for Ogans. He singled, came around to score in the second. First pitch to him. Slider, swing and a miss, threw it down and away. Out in front was Ogans. It's 0-1. Sam back on the bump. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball, foul back our way, off the facade over our head at press row. And back into the seats below as it's 0-2, and Sam with a chance to wrap up the third inning. It's odd, this game of baseball, isn't it? He's looked so good in the first and third after struggling in the second. He'll look in. Here's the 0-2. Another let-up is grounded to third to his left. Goebel off-balance throws in time. 5-3 on the putout. 1-2-3 go the Braves in the Martinson and Beeson third inning. At the end of 3, 4-1 Mississippi. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
If you've been injured in an accident, visit marshtheattorney.com right now to get the help you need. Don't let the insurance company take advantage of you. I've personally helped over 4,000 clients with their injury claims, and I'm ready to help you too. My firm, Martinson & Beeson, has been helping clients for over 85 years, and we have received over 400 5-star Google reviews. Get in touch with me right now by visiting marshtheattorney.com. Again, that's marshtheattorney.com. Go Trash Pandas.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all, and if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments, the firsts and forevers. Let's celebrate others and celebrate ourselves, because every milestone matters, and we promise to be with you for every one of them. Shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift to celebrate your life's moments. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Visit your local Reed's Jewelers at Bridge Street Town Center and Parkway Place Mall.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Ian Mejia back on the hill for Mississippi as he'll face the 5, 6, and 7 hitters, or pardon me, the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for Rocket City, Wackerman, Flint, and Payne. Mejia hasn't been untouchable tonight. He's given up a run on 4 hits, but his teammates have backed him up with 4 runs in the second inning. 4-1 your contest. And here's Wackerman. He was called out on strikes his first time. First pitch. Looked like a slider. That's called a strike. It goes to 0-1. By the way, a little interesting nugget here. This is the first time Rocket City has ever been the road team, if you will, at home. 0-1, low and away. Fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike. They have only once been the home team while on the road. And that was against Mississippi last season, last August to be exact. Here's the 1-1. Change up that time, called a strike. And it goes to 1-2. We had a rain out here. It was on a Sunday afternoon at Toyota Field. Remember, Victor Medeiros was on the hill for the Trash Pandas. The game was called after 2 innings. As the 1-2. Fastball misses down and in. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Since the Braves didn't return here, but because Rocket City was going to go to Pearl in a couple of weeks, the game had to be finished in the Braves ballpark as the slider, defensive swing that time by Wagaman, he chops it foul over by the third base dugout. It stays at 2-2 so we resume the game. Rocket City won 3-0, and here's the ironic thing. It was the fastest game in Trash Pandas history. I think it was only about an hour 50 it took to play. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider down and away. Wagaman strikes out swinging. That'll be strikeout number 4 for Mejia. Second time he's victimized Wagaman. And one gone in the fourth inning for Tucker Flint. Now, I say an hour 50. I'm talking about all 9 of the innings. From the stop time all the way till the end, it was an hour 50. It just took us 2 weeks to play the game. Here's Flint. A bunt single his first time up. And he takes the first pitch high. It's 1-0. Came around to score the lone run for the Trash Pandas. Tucker stands back in, left-handed hitter, open stance against the righty, the 1-0. Pitch misses high, looked like a slider. 2 balls and no strikes as Tucker is ahead in the count. Mejia slowing things down a little bit. Next pitch. Another slider, that's called a strike. And it goes to 2-1. Before going to Arizona, Mejia pitched at New Mexico State in Las Cruces. Here's the 2-1. Change up that time, called a strike. Even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Flint going to step out and try to collect himself. As a father and a brother who both played professionally in Mexico, Mejia. The right-hander will wind back. Here's the 2-2. Fastball away. And it will run full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Like I said, he's had a tremendous season here. Last year, he was at High A Rome. Only went 4-11, but his ERA wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. It's the 3-2. Swung, hit foul at home plate. Out in front was Flint on his front foot, and he just got a piece of it to stay alive. And I think that may have caught a piece of the catcher, Tolvey. Home plate umpire Joe McCarthy will go out there and hand the baseball to Mejia. Ooh, it actually caught McCarthy. Never mind. So this is to give the umpire some time to relax. As the count will stay at 3-2. But anyway, last year at Rome, 4-11, 4.69 ERA. Only pitched in a handful of games across several Braves affiliates in 22. Now back to the action as back on the rubber, Mejia. 3-2 on the way. Fastball lifted foul along the line and left. That's going to land in our picnic patio and remain at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good at bat here between Flint and Mejia. The right-hander will look back in. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Went fastball and unable to catch up to it was Tucker. Back-to-back strikeouts for Mejia. Strikeout number 5 for the right-hander. 2 up, 2 gone in the Beds Express 4th inning. Here's Tyler Payne. Payne doubled his first time up, almost got the ball out of the ballpark. A resounding shot into left center field. So he'll stand in with 2 out and no one on base. You know, I guess it's somewhat appropriate to see the Trash Pandas and Braves switching roles. First pitch is in there, 0-1. Of course, now is the time of the NCAA tournament. The College World Series gets underway tomorrow. But, you know, you watch those regionals and those super regionals unfold. Here's the 0-1 in the dirt, 1 ball and 1 strike. It's very common for the host squad to be the visiting team because, obviously, when it comes to baseball, you got to make sure that the lower-seeded team gets a home game out of it because your strategy changes depending on whether you're home or away. Pitch is a strike, 1-2, so ironic for it to happen this time of year. Count 1-2 on Payne as he will stand back in. Off the line at first is Horn. Mejia ready to go. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Fastball on the outside corner. Payne caught looking, and Mejia strikes out the side. Give him 6 in the ball game. 1-2-3 go the Trash Pandas in the Beds Express 4th. Bottom half on the way. It's 4-1 Mississippi. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
As proud sponsors of the Trash Pandas, TDI Services delivers professional lawn care, mosquito and flea tick control around Toyota Field. Creating a winning lineup of lawns at homes across Huntsville and Madison County, TDI Services pledges home run lawn care and pest service with our innovative biological practices using fewer chemicals as nature intended. Visit go.tdi.services/tpandas or call 888-556-7985 to transform your lawn.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
If you've been injured in an accident, visit MarshTheAttorney.com right now to get the help you need. Don't let the insurance company take advantage of you. I've personally helped over 4,000 clients with their injury claims, and I'm ready to help you too. My firm, Martinson & Beeson, has been helping clients for over 85 years, and we have received over 400 five-star Google reviews. Get in touch with me right now by visiting MarshTheAttorney.com. Again, that's MarshTheAttorney.com. Go Trash Pandas.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We go to the bottom of the Beds Express fourth inning. It will be Ivan Armstrong on to pitch for the Trash Pandas as he will face the 6, 7, and 8 hitters for Mississippi, Conley, Tolvey, and Quintero. Closed the book on Sam Bachman. 3 innings, 3 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned. He walked none, struck out 3. Kind of an odd ball game, right? He retired the side in order in both the first and the third innings, and then struggled mightily in the second. Gave up 3 hits, 4 runs, and also had 2 throwing errors. But be that as it may, he didn't walk anyone. And I think the big question is, how will he feel tomorrow? That's really the telltale sign on a guy's recovery. As the pitch is lofted into right, coming in to make the chest-high catch is Flint. 1 pitch, 1 out in the Beds Express fourth inning. Good jump that time by Tucker. So 1 away for Tyler Tolvey, who ripped a double to right to score a run his first time as we look at the replay. Again, good jump by Flint. First pitch, down and in. It's 1-0. Next pitch by Ivan misses outside. And it will go to 2 balls and no strikes. Tolvey entering play at 179, 2 homers and 16 RBI. Next pitch, fastball. That one scalded into left center. Going back on it is Martinez to make the catch, and that'll be the second out of the inning. Tolvey twice has hit the daylights out of the ball. First one for a double. That one landed into an out, but 2 quick outs in the fourth inning for Geraldo Quintero. As again, Tolvey tried to go to the opposite field. Fans, do you feel tired and drained in the morning? A better day starts with better sleep. Visit your locally owned and operated Beds Express today and let their sleep experts find the perfect sleep set for you. Beds Express, where dreams begin. First pitch, breaking ball, there's a strike. And it's 0-1 to Quintero, who right now has provided the big blow in this game. A 3-run homer over the right field wall back in the second. A no-doubter, to be quite candid. Here's the 0-1. Nice let-up swing and a miss. Looked like a changeup that time by Ivan. And it goes to no balls and 2 strikes. Next offering. Curve, grounded, pass first into right field. I thought Brown was going to get to that ball, but it was just beyond his reach. He was guarding the line at first, and that's what gave Quintero that slight opening. A seeing-eye single to right as Brown unable to knock it down, and a runner at first with 2 away for Brandon Parker. So righty on righty. Ivan, first pitch. Fastball cut through and missed. It'll go to 0-1. Let's see, last time we saw Ivan pitch, it was on Saturday. Looked good, too. He pitched a scoreless 8th inning, hit a batter, but also got a strikeout and a double play ball. Overall, he's had a very, very good season. And remember, this is his 3rd go-around here with the Trash Pandas. Had a cup of coffee with Rocket City in 2022, but spent all of last season here. Next offering, in the dirt. Goes to 1-1, and just looks like he's starting to settle down a little bit. Remember, he was part of a trade with the Giants back in 2021. He'll look back in, and he's a swing man, too. I mean, he can go in relief, but he can also start if you need him to. Runner bluffs from first, pitches lifted into deep right. Back on it goes Flint, still going. He'll turn. He'll watch it go over his head. It's going to one-hop the wall, and that's just as well. If it stays in the ballpark, Quintero would have scored easily. Off the bat, I thought that was going to be a routine fly ball, but it continued to carry on Flint. It went over his head, and it one-hopped the warning track and onto the berm in right field. Good swing this time by Parker. You know, I mentioned earlier the bottom three men in this lineup, they've struggled, but all three of them have contributed. It's kind of funny how this ball game works. In fact, Tolvey, Quintero, and Parker, they are a combined 4 of 6 with 3 extra base hits. So runners at second and third. First pitch, Armstrong is outside. Changeup, it will go to 1-0. Quintero leads at third. Next offering. In on his hands, a little flare into right, charging in. Flint to make the catch. And the inning is over. I thought that one might dunk in at first, and if it did, that may have been game over. But a good jump by Tucker. He makes the catch, and down go the Braves in the Beds Express fourth inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. At the end of 4 innings, it's 4-1 Mississippi. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Summer of Sleep at Beds Express is here. For 2 weeks only, save up to an additional $500 on premium mattresses. Introducing one of our best pillow top mattresses from our exclusive Cahaba collection. Now only $554. Add an adjustable base with an extra $100 off sale price. Only $11.99. Don't miss 25% off all Cahaba accessories. Plus, check out our all-new Temper Luxe Adapt collection with a $300 instant gift. Or save up to $1,200 on Beauty Rest Black mattress sets. Visit Beds Express today.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You gotta have good internet. Get 1 gig internet with upfront surprise-free pricing with Wi-Fi modem included and no data caps. All for just $60 a month. Wow. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Requires auto pay and paperless billing. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
The company is Eagle Masonry and Insulation. But did you know they're also Eagle Landscaping and Dirt Work? Eagle can take care of all your landscaping needs, including irrigation, sod work, and planting, both plants and trees. On the dirt work side, Eagle can grade and build your pads, haul dirt in or out, and even do erosion control. Philip Love and his team can do it all for you. The website is the same, insulatewitheagle.com, as is the phone number, 256-755-1556. Give them a call and see what Eagle can do for you. Eagle saves you time. Eagle saves you money.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Top of the 5th inning. Time for the bats to get going. 4-1 Mississippi leading the Trash Pandas. And due up for Rocket City, bottom third of the order. Brown, Goebel, and McCroskey against Ian Mejia, whose first pitch is a fastball away. 1-0. Mejia had been a little shaky through the first 3 innings, but then struck out the side in the 4th as Brown will come to the plate. He's got the lone RBI of the game for Rocket City, a ground out to second. And another pitch, another strike. Change up that time, and it evens at 1-1. I'm looking at that Mississippi pin, hoping to see someone up and throwing. That's not the case just yet. Here's the 1-1. Slider down and away to the left-handed hitter. It will go to 2 balls and 1 strike. Mejia, longest outing is 7 innings, and he's done that 3 times this season. About to throw his 60th pitch. Actually had one of his lesser outings his last time out. Has a big breaking ball, change up again, swung through and missed by Brown. It will go to 2-2. 4 2/3, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned against Pensacola. Wound up getting a no decision and a 14-6 victory. Here's the 2-2. Fastball dribbled up the first base line. Tough play. Barehand field. Throw in time. Good play that time by Tolvey. And that'll be out number 1. He's had a good night. That was a swinging bunt up the first base line. Tolvey had to run a good 10 to 15 feet up the first base line to get to the ball. And Sam's not a slouch on the base paths. Had to make a good, accurate throw, and that's exactly what he did. So 1 out in the 5th inning. Here's Ben Goebel. Goebel, a strikeout swinging his first time. And the first pitch to Ben. in the dirt. Spiking that one is Mejia. It will go to 1-0. Ben against Chattanooga. Let's see. Win 3 of 11. He'll step back in. Here's the 1-0. Fastball fouled back to the screen. He chased a high fastball. Even at a ball and a strike, it looks like he and Errol Vera will split most of the duties at the hot corner, at least for the foreseeable future. Right-handed hitter ready to go. Off the line at first. Horn, the pitch. Swung on, dribbled to short. Coming in, up Conley. Throw to first in time. And 2 quick outs in the 5th inning for Ian Mejia. And here's Mac McCroskey as we look at the replay. Let's see, when you look at Mejia and what he's done tonight, 6 strikeouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 more groundouts as the pitch swung through and missed. So that's 13 of your 13 of your 14 outs as the first pitch cut through and missed. The only fly ball, if you will, was a line out to third by Guzman. Here's the 0-1. Next offering in the dirt, even at a ball and strike. So not only is he around the strike zone consistently, but he keeps it low. So if you're the opposing team, when you put the ball in play, you're doing so along the ground. As the count is even at a ball and a strike. Anytime you find a pitcher who can keep the ball in the ballpark, you're headed in the right direction. Joe McCarthy will dust off home plate. Again, 4-1 Mississippi as we play the top of the 5th. Here's the wind and the 1-1. Took something off, pulled the string, cut through and missed by McCroskey. It'll go to 1-2, and Mejia can wrap up the 5th inning right here. Ian looks in. Here's the 1-2. Slider in the dirt. It'll skip to the backstop and even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. By the way, when we come back, we'll tell you about the rotation for the rest of this series. Some pretty good pitching matchups as we head into the weekend. Mejia with the 2-2. Swung on, smacked deep into right field. Going back on it, Parker into the corner. That is a fair ball. Into the corner at second, McCroskey, and he'll stop there with a 2-out double. That one almost got out of the yard by McCroskey. That'll be his first hit of the ball game, and that'll also be hit number 5 for the Trash Pandas. The only question here was, would the ball stay fair as they continue to hug that right field line? Yeah, just inside that line, short hopping the wall. So a runner at second with 2 out. Here's Nelson Rada. Nelson with a single his last time up. He also struck out swinging in the first. Now, you don't need to get greedy here. We'll just take 1. Rada digs in, righty on lefty, first pitch. Fastball, that missed high, 1-0. Rada had 4 hits last week against the Lookouts. He's been struggling a bit of late. 1-0 pitch. That one scalded into deep center, but going back on it is Milligan. He'll make the catch just shy of the warning track, and the inning is over. Boy, if he pulls it, he's in business. As it is, a deep fly out to center, and Rocket City will strand a runner. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left. Halfway home, 4-1 Braves. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Alumni Hall is the ultimate shopping destination for Auburn and Alabama fans. Get your baseball gear, graduation gifts, or cheer on your team with the newest apparel, hats, and accessories for the entire family. Shop the newest collection of top brands like Nike, Adidas, Champion, Columbia, Yeti, New Era, plus 2 for $38 shirts. Sign up for the Alumni Hall Pass rewards and earn $10 for every 150 points accumulated. Come see us at Alumni Hall near Belk in the Bridge Street Town Center. Alumni Hall, where the best fans shop.
Do you want your next party to be something you'll remember? Then head on down to Flosa Premier to book your next big bash. Birthday? Corporate meeting? Maybe just a family reunion so you can get your cousin Kyle back into the basketball court so you can beat him at basketball. I have no idea. Flow is fun for all ages looking for high-flying excitement, arcade fun, and tasty snacks to satisfy your hunger. Whether you have 10 friends or 25, Flow is jam-packed with something fun for everyone. Get jumping with Flow off South Parkway in Drake or head over to flowhuntsville.com to book your next party now.
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans, play daily games, and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We go to the bottom of the fifth inning. It's 4-1. Mississippi on top of Rocket City. Due up for the Braves, it'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Milligan, Rivero, and Horn. Righty on lefty, first pitch. It's a change-up called a strike, and it's 0-1. Ivan Armstrong, with his second inning of work, gave up a single and a double last frame before getting out of it. 0-1. That one slapped into left field. That'll be a base hit. Punching it to the off-field, Cody Milligan, his first hit of the game. And that'll be hit number 6 now for Mississippi. So one man on with no one out for Sebastian Rivero. For Ivan, entering play today, 5-0 record, a 2.05 ERA. 14th appearance to go along with one start, 0 of 1 in saves. 31 2/3 innings, 24 hits now. As the first pitch is inside 1-0. 7 runs all earned. He's given up 2 homers while walking 7 and striking out 31. Opponents are hitting 198 against him. Runner goes from first. Pitch swung and fouled straight back. Pretty good jump there by Milligan as well. He's 18 of 21 in the stolen base department, and I think he would have picked up another one there, but he'll go back to first instead. While we have a moment, we'll go ahead and check the Major League scoreboard here. Braves won earlier today. They defeated the Orioles 6-3. As Atlanta tries to get back on track. Ready to go again. Here's the 1-1. Swung, lined into left. Another base hit. Moving to second, taking a turn, and stopping there will be Milligan. Sebastian Rivero with his first hit of the ball game. Suddenly, these guys can't miss. Back-to-back singles against Armstrong. 2 men on with no one out for Bryson Horn. You know, you never know what you're going to get out of a team after it's been through what the Braves have been through over the last 72 hours. Sometimes there's a little bit of resolve, and that's what you're seeing from these guys tonight. They have been awfully good. That's their 7th hit of the ball game. They already lead at 4-1, and now looking to break it open is Horn, who reached on an error in the second, came around to score, and is also grounded to first. First pitch, Armstrong. Fastball down and in. It's 1-0. Let's see, finals from earlier today. Like I said, Braves doubled up the Orioles. It was the Tigers over the Nationals, 7-2. Royals nipped the Yankees 4-3 in Kansas City. Next pitch. Looked like a slider away, and it will go to 2 balls and no strikes. Cardinals beat the Pirates in St. Louis 4-3, the score there. Few games in progress. Ivan 2-0. Down and in. Missed with a fastball. 3 balls and no strikes. Rays lead the Cubs 3-2. Top 8 from Tampa. It's the Marlins shutting out the Mets 2-0. Top of the 7th from Flushing. And the Red Sox are beating up the Phillies 8-3. Middle 5 from Boston. Here's the 3-0. Hit foul to the screen. They gave him the green light, but he couldn't put it in play. It was only a 90-mile-an-hour slider, too. 3-1. Meanwhile, the Twins are beating the A's 4-2, bottom of the 4th, from Minneapolis. 3-1 the count here to Horn. Again, 4-1, Braves lead it. Next offering. Swing and a miss. Got the fastball by him at 93. And it will go to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Leading away at second is Milligan. Edging away at first is Rivero. 3-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Good comeback by Armstrong. He said, forget it. I'm just going fastball, and that's exactly what he did. 94 on that pitch. Horn down swinging. That'll be strikeout number 1 for Armstrong. As he went high and away, that may have been ball 4. But Horn couldn't lay off. So 1 gone for Keshawn Ogans. Ogans has singled, grounded to third, and played it a run. Now you're a double play away from getting out of this. Righty on righty. First pitch. There's a strike. Went back to the slider. It's 0-1. By the way, coming up later, the Angels are at the Diamondbacks. The White Sox visit the Mariners, and the Rangers are at the Dodgers. 0-1. Look back at second. Ivan's next offering. Swing and a miss. Go, Ivan, go, as he suddenly turned it around. Pumped it past him. It's 0-2. Ogans, right-handed hitter out of Cal Berkeley. They look to go high. 0-2. Pitch is fought off to the right. Very late on that swing was Ogans. I say just go back to the fastball because he was late on that pitch. It remains 0-2. Rocket City trying to stay in this ball game. No one throwing for Mississippi, so it looks like we'll see Mejia in the 6th. Here's the 0-2. And that misses high. So he did go to the fastball, but now it's 1-2. Leading away at second, Milligan. Away at first, Rivero. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. High and tight with the fastball. And Ivan pitching like a man possessed right now as he snaps back at the baseball. As it's thrown back. Back-to-back Ks give him 2 in the game. Strikeout number 5 for Rocket City pitchers. So 2 gone. Here's Cal Conley. Conley has struck out swinging and flied to right. Wind not a factor, as the left-handed hitter will stand in. Check back of second, first pitch. And the slider misses down and in, 1-0. This inning started with back-to-back singles by Milligan and Rivero, but back-to-back Ks now by Armstrong have him on the verge of getting out of this. Here's the 1-0. And that misses down and in. Come on now. 2 balls and no strikes. There's Nick Jones. Taking some practice cuts with a, I don't know what that is. Almost looks like a golf club, except without the head of the club. Here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss. Fastball high and away, 2-1. Let's face it, every pitcher wishes to hit at some point. I'm sure he did a little bit of that in high school. 2-1 the count. Again, Conley, open stance, and now stepping off the rubber will be Armstrong. To the belt. Here's the 2-1. Slider down and in. Can't quite locate that slider tonight, can Ivan? 3-1. There's another mighty cut by Nick. Tell you what, if we need a pinch hitter, a left-handed pinch hitter. Next offering. Swing and a miss, and it's 3-2. He's going to third. He forgot the count. They throw it to third. Now a throw back to second. They put the... Oh, they call him safe. What a wild play. Milligan thought that was strike 3. He was trotting off the field. Rocket City had no idea what was going on. Payne realized it. He threw to third, and then Milligan realized he was in a rundown. The throw back here to Guzman, hard to see if he got the tag on or not. Guzman thought he got him. And I don't know how third base umpire Warren Eubanks was able to make that call, but he did. So a mulligan here for the Braves. It's 3-2 as Conley will stand back in. Righty on lefty. Here's the pitch. Runners go, and a oopsie swing. A check swing foul over by the Mississippi on deck circle. It stays at 3-2. Well, that's too bad. That was a gift out for Rocket City. They just couldn't finish the job. Crowd claps it up. Armstrong sets and delivers. Missed inside. Ball 4. Crowd boos, more so about that call at second base if nothing else, but Milligan will move to third, Rivero to second, Conley now on at first. Now you got to deal with Tyler Tolvey, who's been to the plate twice and hit the ball hard twice. That's going to be walk number 1. Bases loaded. Pitch. There's a strike. First changeup I think we've seen in a while from the big fella. It's 0-1. Tolvey with an RBI double his first time up, came around to score, and then laced a line out to left his last time at the plate. And the fastball misses away. Even at a ball and a strike as a left-hander begins to throw in the Rocket City bullpen. Ivan to the belt. 1-1. Swung on and lifted. Deep right center. Back goes Rada. He'll slow up shy of the track, make the catch in right center field, about 2 or 3 steps shy in the inning. is over. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, 3 left. Into 5, 4-1 Braves. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
At Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, we love baseball almost as much as we love serving up the best and baddest burgers around. People have called our burgers totally insane. And at Bad Daddy's, we take that as a compliment. But it's not just burgers. Up first, starters like our fried pickles, wings, or poblano frites. Second, try one of Bad Daddy's giant chopped salads. Third, our famous chef-inspired burgers with lots of different taste options. And before you head home, finish up with one of our shakes or delicious banana pudding. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar on the Parkway in Huntsville and Clift Farm in Madison.
Watch me now. Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
At Northrop Grumman, their products define possible as they help customers defend the homeland, launch critical payloads into space, enable scientific exploration, return astronauts to the moon, and protect the warfighter. Yet their dedication goes beyond their products as they support the workforce, their families, our veterans, and our hometowns. Together, we can all make a powerful impact to build strong communities and bright futures. That's defining possible. Northrop Grumman, defining the future.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We go to the top of the 6th inning. Rocket City trailing at 4-1. And due up for the Trash Pandas, it will be their 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Guzman, Martinez, and Wagaman, against Ian Mejia, who has given up a run on 5 hits through the first 5 innings of this ballgame. Rocket City has not been fooled by him. They've had some good swings tonight. Just not a whole lot to show for it. They've left 3 men on base, including, 1, 2 in scoring position. So let's see if Guzman can start something here. He's 1 for 2, a single, and a line out to third. And the first pitch to Dinser is a fastball high and in. It will go to 1-0. By the way, that left-hander still throwing in the Rocket City bullpen, so it looks like we'll have a new hurler in the 7th, or in the bottom of the 6th, rather. The 1-0 misses high and tight. Slider. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the upcoming rotation for both teams. As again, we'll play through Sunday against these guys. 2-0 pitch by Mejia. Swing and a miss. Good let up that time. Looking fastball was Guzman. He got the changeup and he was fooled badly. 2 balls and a strike. Off the line at first is Horn. Here's the 2-1. Fastball fouled straight back to the screen, even at 2-2. Tomorrow, Caden Dana on the hill for Rocket City, 4-3, 2.57 ERA against Drew Parrish, 4-5, a 4.42. Each team has seen the opposing pitcher at least once. Guzman digs back in. 2-2 on the way. Breaking ball, lofted into deep left, drifting back Quintero on the track. He's there. He's got it for out number 1. Guzman just missed a home run by about a foot. Got too much loft under it, and there's 1 away in the 6th inning. Guzman hasn't been fooled by Mejia tonight, but there's still 1 out, and here's Orlando Martinez. 0 for 2, a 4-6-3 double play, and a ground out to first. Then for the doubleheader on Saturday, this will be fun. Jack Kohanowitz will go for Rocket City against David Fletcher. Fastball misses inside, 1-0. Jack has struggled, 1-6, a 6.16 ERA. Fletcher using that knuckleball, no record, a 1.50. Here's the 1-0. Next pitch down and in. 2 balls and no strikes. Then in game 2, Victor Medeiros, 4-3, 4.84 ERA for Rocket City against Luis de Avila. 0-8 on the season. ERA just south of 5. Here's the 2-0. Fastball lofted to center. Charging in, slowing up, and making the catch. That'll be Milligan, and 2 quick outs in the 6th inning for Eric Wagaman. So suddenly this guy who hadn't given up a fly ball out all night long has given up 2 in a row. Be that as it may, 2 quick outs, and here's Eric Wagaman. Wagaman 0 of 2, 2 strikeouts, 1 of them swinging. We'll wrap things up on Sunday. Chase Cheney, 3-5, a 5.19 ERA. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Against Jake Messine, 1-0, a 3.95 earned run average. And again, that Sunday game, that'll be a 12:05 start. Here's the 0-1. There's a strike. Another slider. 0-2, and Mejia will look to wrap up the 6th inning. Off the line at first is Horn. 0-2. That one scalded down the left field line, but that's going to land foul off the picnic patio and remain at no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 again. Hit foul off to the right. As hanging tough is Wagaman, it will stay at no balls and 2 strikes. Eric entering play today with a .272 average as he'll stand back in against Mejia. They play him straight away and deep in the outfield. Ian with the 0-2. Here it is. That one ripped down the left field line. That again will land foul over the extended netting and into the seats down the left field line, about 5 rows back. And it will remain 0-2. As trying to hang in there is Wagaman. Mejia will go from the first base side of the rubber. He'll rock back, and the 0-2. Fastball lifted again into deep center. Back goes Milligan at the track, at the wall, and it's out of here. He fought, and he finally got one to handle it and sailed it over the center field wall. Off the batter's eye. 378 to center, 105 off the bat, and it's 4-2. And let's see if that gets the offense going again. You could see it coming because with each foul ball, he was getting a better and better swing on Mejia. And when he finally got one to hit, he sent it to straightaway center. So here's Tucker Flint now. And Tucker will take a pitch down and in. 1 ball and no strikes. So it's a 4-2 ball game. Flint with a bunt single and a run scored. He's also struck out swinging. 1-0 by Mejia. Fastball high and away. 2 balls and no strikes. There's a look at Wagaman. By the way, during that Chattanooga series, he had 2 home runs. So he's got 3 homers over his last 8 games, and looks like we're having a little problem with the lights. This isn't good. Uh-oh. As if this week couldn't get any stranger. There we go. And a nice little cheer from the crowd. I thought they were trying to do that little strobe light thing they like to do whenever the Trash Pandas hit a home run. I don't know if something got stuck or what the deal was. Well, we have a pause in the action here with the count 2 balls and no strikes. Again, Eric Wagaman just ripped a solo homer over the center field wall to make it a 4-2 ball game. And now the umpires got to write up what happened in their little book so they can make the report back to the league office. And it looks like we're going to be without the pitch clock, too. That's not good. So that's something they'll have to keep down on the field. It's kind of like in football when the play clock goes out. Referees have to keep that on the field. I guess we'll have to do that here as well. Oh, now we got it back up and running, so that's good to see. And now we're ready to go. So Wagaman will stand in, a little 2-minute break there. Mejia looks. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fastball down and in. 3 balls and no strikes. Well off the line at third is Ogans. Guarding the line at first, Horn. 3-0. There's a strike. And it's at 3-1. Slider that time. 3-1 by Mejia. Fastball, another strike. Flint thought that was ball 4. He was about to fling the bat away. As it is, it'll go to 3 balls and 2 strikes and a chance for Ian Mejia to put a finish to the frame. Rocket City with 1 here in the 6th to make it 4-2. Payoff pitch on the way. Fastball, bounded foul, past first. It'll remain at 3-2. Let's give our station a chance to identify itself. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
HD 97.7.2, WZZN FM Union Grove, Huntsville, Alabama. Talk Radio WZZN.
Here's the 3-2. Swung and skied foul again off to the left. Good battle here between Flint and Mejia, sort of what Wagaman had moments ago. Let's see if Tucker can come through. Again, a 4-run second inning has been the difference in this one. Payoff pitch. In the dirt, ball 4. Held on to the slider a little too long. Good at bat by Flint. And just like that, the tying run comes to the plate. That'll be the first walk of the game by Mejia. And this is one of the guys you want up here. Tucker Flint ripped a double his first time up, then struck out looking in the 4th. So he'll stand in, and time is called as Tovey will go out there and have a word with Mejia. As they do that, and time called as well by Mississippi. This is the first time we're going to see pitching coach Wes McGuire. So they'll talk things over. Let's take a look at the Southern League scoreboard, as it should be a full slate of action tonight. Let's see here. Bottom 7 from Chattanooga. I tell you what, the Lookouts have played the Biscuits tough this week. Right now it's the Lookouts winning 4-0 as they play the bottom of the 7th. Tennessee leading Biloxi over in Mississippi. The score there is 2-1, bottom 6. And also bottom 5 from Birmingham. Pensacola and the Barons are scoreless. So there's a look at the Southern League scoreboard as back to the dugout goes Wes McGuire. And here's Tyler Payne. Righty on righty, first offering. Fastball, miss low, 1-0. Again, win not a factor. The right-hander from the belt, next pitch. Breaking ball hits softly toward third. In, up, off-balance throw just in time to get Payne. Good play by Ogans. And the side is retired. Rocket City does get a run, though, on the solo homer by Wagaman. That was the only hit of the inning. No errors, one man left on base. Bottom 6 on the way, 4-2 Mississippi. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hass, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all. And if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
At Northrop Grumman, their products define possible as they help customers defend the homeland, launch critical payloads into space, enable scientific exploration, return astronauts to the moon, and protect the warfighter. Yet their dedication goes beyond their products as they support the workforce, their families, our veterans, and our hometowns. Together, we can all make a powerful impact to build strong communities and bright futures. That's defining possible. Northrop Grumman, defining the future. An emerald green field is iconic of baseball. That's what TDI Services desires to create for every one of its customers. As proud sponsors of the Trash Pandas, TDI Services brings its A game to provide winning lawn care and pest control to the outside environs of Toyota Field. TDI Services can do the same for your lawn with their innovative biological approach for better results with fewer chemicals as nature intended. Visit go.tdi.services/tpandas or call us today at 888-556-7985.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Bottom of the 6th inning, and for the first time not at the first time at home, but the second time at home this season, we'll get a look at C.D. Pelham, who joined the Trash Pandas just a couple of weeks ago. In fact, it was last week to be exact. He pitched in one game against Chattanooga. We'll tell you a little bit more about that in just a moment, but longtime member of the Chicago Cubs organization. He played at the major league level for the Texas Rangers. He'll face the 8-9-1 hitters for the Braves, Quintero, Parker, and Fletcher. First pitch. Fastball is away, and we'll go to 1 and no strikes. We saw him in this ballpark, Pelham, as a member of the Tennessee Smokies. So 1-0 to Quintero, who's had a really good ball game. 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses inside. 2 balls and no strikes. A 3-run homer in the second. That's been the difference maker in this game, plus a single in the fourth. Pelham, only his second game. Here's the 2-0. High and away, 3-0. His other game against Chattanooga, a scoreless inning, no hits, a walk, and a strikeout. So he'll look in. CD, 3-0. Down and away, and an inauspicious start to the sixth inning as Pelham walks Quintero on 4 straight. Walk number 1 by him, and that'll also be the second walk of the game by Rocket City pitching. So 1 on with no one out. Here's Brandon Parker, who has singled and struck out swinging. Pelham was picked up by the Angels this past offseason. Lefty on righty, first offering. There's a strike. Took something off on that pitch. It will go to 0-1. While with the Rangers, here's the set, and the 0-1 pitch on the way. Runner will move. Pitch is a strike. Throw to second, nowhere near in time. Very good break that time by Quintero. He'll pick up his 18th stolen base in 23 opportunities. So a runner at second, the count 0-2, and Parker up against it as we'll look at the replay. Parker, meanwhile, has struck out and doubled. That's a great jump, especially against a left-handed hurler. Pelham, and now a wheel towards second. You can see CD, even from the stretch, he goes into that slow, high leg kick. That's going to give base runners a pretty good jump on him. He'll look in. Pelham with the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got the slider by him at 85. That'll be strikeout number 1 for CD. Out number 1 in the sixth inning. Staying at second, Quintero. Back to the top of the order, and David Fletcher. By the way, final line on Ivan Armstrong as you look at the replay. 2 scoreless innings, 4 hits, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. So here's Fletcher, 0 of 3 tonight. First offering, swing and a miss. Good changeup. 0-1. David has struck out swinging, reached on an air, and fly to right. A former Ranger against a former Angel, 2 AL West rivals as the next pitch hit foul straight back to the screen. Fastball that time. It goes to no balls and 2 strikes. CD, when he was with the Rangers, no record, a 7.04 ERA across 10 relief appearances. Struck out 7 in 7 2/3 innings. And now time called as it's like Tyler Payne's going to have to get himself a new glove. He'll go back behind the dish. Oh, I get it. Over the PA, they're playing Arms of the Angel by Sarah McLachlan. You got an angel at the plate. Here's the 0-2. Runner will move. Pitches inside. Throw to third is going to be late. A feet first slide, and Tyler Payne talking to the home plate umpire, Joe McCarthy. I'm wondering if he wanted batter's interference. He's not going to get it. Instead, it's going to be back-to-back steals by Quintero. Look at this. Down and in, well, there's no way it could be batter's interference. He had to skip out of the way and went to the dirt. So 19 steals now for Quintero in 24 opportunities. Infield in. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and laced foul down the right side. Late hack that time by Fletcher. And it will stay at a ball and 2 strikes. Pelham really in need of a strikeout. The outfield going to play shallow as well against Fletcher. CD with the delivery. High and away. Missed with the fastball, so it's even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. CD out of Lancaster, South Carolina, as he'll look back in. Pelham ready to go. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball lined into deep right. That'll score a run. Flint under it, catch made. Runner will tag. The throw to the plate won't be in time. And they get the run back. It's 5-2. And Fletcher will drive in his first run as a Mississippi Brave. Boy, that's where walks kill you, right? Leadoff walk, back-to-back steals, a sac fly. Just that simple. So it's a 5-2 ball game, and here's Cody Milligan, and nothing Flint could do right here. He had to go back on the ball. Milligan 1 for 3, a single, a ground out to second, and a line out to first. Pelham's first pitch. Looked like a slider that missed inside, 1-0. CD last season was in the Padres organization. Fastball misses low, 2 balls and no strikes. Started at Double-A San Antonio, had 12 appearances there, then was at Lake Elsinore for a couple of games before also playing one game with the Padres Arizona Complex League team. 2-0 inside, 3 balls and no strikes. So 3-0 to the left-handed hitter, even with the bag off the line at third, Goebel. 3-0 pitch, there's a strike. And it will go to 3-1. But like I said, he's also pitched in the Cubs and the Rangers organizations as well. In fact, he pitched at Nashville back in 2019. Fastball lofted foul along the line and left. It will stay at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The left-hander will go back to the rubber from the belt. Here's the 3-2. That one scalded into right center. That's going to get down for a hit, and that'll split the gap. Around first is Milligan. He's charging for second. He's at second. He's going to go to third, and he's going to make it standing with a triple. So Cody Milligan rips one into right center field. His second hit of the ball game. A triple for him and an insurance run 90 feet away as Pelham has struggled here in the 6th inning. Let's see, Milligan. That's going to be his 4th triple of the season, and that does lead the M-Braves. Trying to beat him with a fastball, and Milligan was all over it. So a runner at third with 2 out. Here's Sebastian Rivero. Lefty on righty, and the pitch misses inside, 1-0. Again, 2 former major leaguers going toe-to-toe here. Rivero, a single in the 5th. He's also flied to center and popped to second. 1-0 pitch. There's a strike. Fastball. It'll even out 1-1. So 5-2 your score. Rocket City got a run back in the 6th inning, but Mississippi surged ahead again here. Pelham kicks and delivers. Fastball fouled straight back to the screen. It's 1-2, and Pelham can finish the inning here. CD from the third base side of the rubber. Here's the 1-2. Fastball, pop foul out of the stadium. Good cut again by Rivero. It will remain at a ball and 2 strikes. You look up and down each lineup. We've had several former major leaguers play tonight. You got Fletcher and Rivero for the Braves. Here's the set. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Slider down and in. Meanwhile, for the Trash Pandas, you've had Bachman along with Payne. So a lot of guys with major league experience tonight. 1 run for the Braves here in the bottom of the 6th. We'll head to the 7th, 5-2. Mississippi on top. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
At Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, we love baseball almost as much as we love serving up the best and baddest burgers around. People have called our burgers totally insane. And at Bad Daddy's, we take that as a compliment. But it's not just burgers. Up first, starters like our fried pickles, wings, or poblano frites. Second, try one of Bad Daddy's giant chopped salads. Third, our famous chef-inspired burgers with lots of different taste options. And before you head home, finish up with one of our shakes or delicious banana pudding. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar on the Parkway in Huntsville and Cliff Farm in Madison.
Alumni Hall is the ultimate shopping destination for Auburn and Alabama fans. Get your baseball gear, graduation gifts, or cheer on your team with the newest apparel, hats, and accessories for the entire family. Shop the newest collection of top brands like Nike, Adidas, Champion, Columbia, Yeti, New Era, plus 2 for $38 shirts. Sign up for the Alumni Hall Hall Pass rewards and earn $10 for every 150 points accumulated. Come see us at Alumni Hall near Belk in the Bridge Street Town Center. Alumni Hall, where the best fans shop.
app.
Do you want your next party to be something you'll remember? Then head on down to Flosa Premier to book your next big bash. Birthday? Corporate meeting? Maybe just a family reunion so you can get your cousin Kyle back into the basketball court so you can beat him at basketball. I have no idea. Flow is fun for all ages looking for high-flying excitement, arcade fun, and tasty snacks to satisfy your hunger. Whether you have 10 friends or 25, Flow is jam-packed with something fun for everyone. Get jumping with Flow off South Parkway in Drake or head over to flowhuntsville.com to book your next party now.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Austin Smith becomes the first reliever out of the pen for Mississippi as he will face the bottom third of the Rocket City order. Brown, Goebel, and McCroskey, with Rocket City trailing it tonight by the score of 5-2. Ian Mejia, another solid ball game. 6 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, both of which were earned. He walked 1, and he struck out 6. Smith out of Cedar Park, Texas. Like Mejia, he also pitched at Arizona. Righty on lefty matchup as Brown will stand in. 0 of 2, an RBI ground out to second, and a dribbler to the catcher. First pitch is a fastball away. It's 1-0. Smith for the season, and there's Aaron Hernandez starting to warm up for Rocket City. Oh, he tripped coming into the windup, and that's going to be a pitch clock violation. If there was a runner on base, that would be a balk, but as it is, because of the new pitch clock, he didn't release it in time, so it's 2-0. Next offering to Brown. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 1 strike. Smith, no record, an ERA of 6. This is his 4th appearance, all in relief. 3 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 2 walks. Next pitch is outside, 3-1. He's also struck out 3, opponents hitting an even 400 against him. Brown ready to go. My guess is he'll take here. 3-1. Or not. Slap it to third. Up with it is Ogans. Throw to first is in time. 1 away. I thought he might take, needing a couple of base runners to have a shot, but he hit it right at the third baseman, Ogans, who was positioned perfectly. So 1 out in the 7th inning. Here's Ben Goebel. Goebel 0 of 2, a strikeout swinging and a ground out to short. So Mejia was solid again. Smith kicks and fires. Fastball, that missed outside. 1-0. Smith also pitched at Southwestern University, which, if I'm not mistaken, is a D2. Fastball away. It will go to 2 balls and no strikes. 18th round selection of the Braves in 2021. The right-hander looks in. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. High fastball. Goes to 2-1. He's got an interesting delivery. What he does is brings the ball into the glove like you see right there. Then he's going to go back and he's going to bring it out of the glove and almost bring it back in before he delivers. Pitch misses outside. A fastball, 3-1. That actually may be why he dropped the ball during Brown's at bat. Just that in and out routine he's got with his glove. 3-1 on the way. Way outside, ball 4. So a 5-pitch walk to Goebel. He'll trot to first. Walk number 1 by Smith. Walk number 2 by Mississippi pitchers. So 1 man on with 1 man out. Here's Mac McCroskey, who's 1 of 2. A ground out to short and a double. I'm looking in the Rocket City pen, and yes, Hernandez is still throwing. So it looks like we'll see him in the bottom of the 7th. Again, 5-2 Mississippi with the lead. First pitch to Mac. Change up. There's a strike. 0-1. Last season, Smith did pitch at Mississippi. We missed him. Then got injured in mid-April and missed the entire season. Here's the 0-1. Another let up, lofted foul down the right side. That'll reach the berm. And down in the count is McCroskey. No balls and 2 strikes. The right-handed hitter ready to go. The righty Smith comes set at the letters. Here's the 0-2. Down and away. That's going to go to the backstop. That'll be a wild pitch, sending Goebel to second. That time, Tolvey unable to shift to his right to stop the ball. So it's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a base hit might mean a run as Goebel runs well. Yeah, that was a fastball he just held on to too long. So a runner at second with 2 away as Mack stands back in. Smith with the delivery. Breaking ball hit foul off to the right. Change of pace that time by Smith, and able to fight it off was McCroskey. Hard to believe at this time last year he was getting ready for the College World Series as he'll stand back in. Leading away at second, Goebel. Here's the 1-2. Fastball called strike 3. On the outside corner, Matt caught looking. That'll be strikeout number 1 for Smith, strikeout number 7 for Mississippi pitchers. So 2 outs in the 7th inning. We'll go back to the top of the order, and Nelson Rada, who has struck out swinging, singled and laced a fly out to center. Just missing a home run. Righty on lefty. First pitch to Nelson. He squares the bunt, pops it up along the third base line. That'll land foul. Not a bad idea right there. You got Guzman, who's been swinging the bat well tonight, waiting on deck. Just couldn't keep it fair. Here's that strikeout. Pretty good little frame job by Tolvey. And Rada will come back to the plate. Again, 5-2 your score, first of 5 between the two teams. And away at home series, if you will, for the Trash Pandas. A pop-up series, whatever you want to call it. Standing back in is Rada. Away at second, Goebel. Here's the 0-1. Fastball down and in. Even at a ball and a strike. I've been trying to, rack my brain a little bit as to, have we ever seen this at the major league level where you've had a change of venue? Here's the set. 1-1 to Nelson. Swing and a miss. Late on the slider. It will go to a ball and 2 strikes. And I know it's happened before. It's just not coming to mind what. We've had situations where, a team will have a problem with their stadium so they can't play there, and then they have to go to the opponent's ballpark in order to play. But I don't know if they switched up home and away. Next offering, grounded foul, pass first. It will remain at a ball and 2 strikes. And once again, our ball boy sprinting down there to pick it up, as it'll stay at 1-2. Again, Mississippi on the strength of a 3-run homer by Geraldo Quintero. Took a 4-1 lead in this game. Rocket City got a run back in the 6th on a home run by Wagaman. But the Braves just got another run in the bottom half of the 6th inning to make this a 3-run ball game again. Smith will step off the rubber with the count 1-2. Now ready, away at second, Goebel. 1-2. And that missed away. Looked like a changeup. So even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Denzer Guzman waits on deck. Goebel away at second. Shaded up the middle at short is Conley. 2-2. Fastball roped into center field for a base hit. At third, Goebel. He'll come around to score. Nelson Rada comes through in the clutch with a 2-out RBI single, and it's 5-3. Boy, he's hit the ball hard all night long, and he's got 2 singles to show for it. RBI number 12. And now you got the tying run coming to the plate in the form of Denzer Guzman, who singled in the first, lined out to third in the third, and just missed a home run to left in the 6th on what was a flyout. So righty on righty. Nelson leads at first, and the pitch is ripped into left center. That's going to get down for a hit. Head toward the gap. At second is Rada. He's headed to third. He'll pull him there. Stopping at second on a slide is going to be Guzman. He went after the very first pitch he saw. Boy, he is really seeing the ball well right now. Rada will go first to third. Guzman with a resounding double. Suddenly you got the tying run in scoring position and the go-ahead run at the plate. Boy, you wish this ball had just a little more oomph on it. Maybe it would have gotten to the wall and scored another run. That wasn't the case as time is called. And once again, headed out to the mound is pitching coach Wes McGuire. So they'll talk things over with Smith. We're going to have Orlando Martinez coming to the plate in what will be a righty on lefty matchup. Orlando tonight has hit into a 4-6-3 double play, bounced out softly to first, and flied out to center. He struggled a bit tonight. So the meeting is over. And Orlando will come to the dish. He homered during the Chattanooga series. A long one here would give Rocket City the lead. They'll wheel him around to the right. Walking lead at third is Rada. Leading at second, Guzman. First pitch. Fastball misses high. 1-0. As suddenly Smith begins to falter. Good speed on the base paths. Rada at third, Guzman at second. Here's the 1-0. Oh, a strike. Maybe another slide piece. I don't think Orlando was too sure about that one. Even at a ball and a strike. If he can go to the off field, they have a shot there as Conley shaded up the middle. 1-1. Holding off on the breaking ball was Martinez. You could see he wanted to offer, but the pitch was down and in. So it will go to 2-1 on the left-handed hitter. He's got a lot of room just to the right of second as well. Smith struggling to end the seventh. 2-1. Hit foul. Oh, that was a pitch to hit. And he couldn't put it in play. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Eric Wagaman waits on deck. He homered his last time up. Martinez with an open stance. Smith will come set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, lofted along the line deep and left, but that's going to tail foul into the picnic area and remain at 2 balls and 2 strikes. As Orlando tries to hang in there. Those in attendance, about 1,500 or so, try to make some noise. Away at third, Rada. Leading at second, Guzman. Here's the set. The 2-2. High with a fastball, 3-2. And so dire straits here for Smith. He does have a base open, but Wagman is not exactly the guy you want up in this situation. A left-hander is throwing in the Braves' pen. 3-2. Ripped into right for a base hit. 1 in. At third, Guzman. Up is Parker. Throw to the plate. It's off the mid. It's going to be safe. And into second on the throw home is Martinez. Horn tried to cut the ball off, and it went off the end of his glove. I don't know if the ball would have gotten there had he let it go, but still, when it went off his glove, it made it easy for Guzman to slide in. Orlando Martinez comes through in the clutch. Nice piece of hitting through the 3-4 hole, and you can see Parker up throwing. And again, you missed the deflection right there. Here comes Angel Flores. That's going to do it for Austin Smith, as off the hook is Sam Bachman. A 2-run single for Orlando Martinez. It's 5-3. Go-ahead run at second with 2 outs. New pitcher coming in for the Braves. We'll tell you about it in just a moment. This is Rocket City Trash Pandas Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
There are giants among us. They are the men and women building and sustaining our Navy's next generation submarines. If you're ready to go big, get on board. We build giants at buildsubmarines.com.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all, and if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
There are giants among us. They are the men and women building and sustaining our Navy's next generation submarines. If you're ready to go big, get on board. We build giants at buildsubmarines.com.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Hayden Harris now on to pitch for Mississippi. A 3-run top of the 7th for Rocket City as they have tied things up at 5 apiece. Orlando Martinez with the big 2-run single to tie things up. He goes to second on the throw to the plate. And again, I'm not positive, but I think if Horn lets that throw go through to the plate, maybe they get the out. But hindsight's 20/20. Either way, Hayden Harris, who's had a whale of a season, coming on to pitch now for Mississippi. He is 1-1 at 2.16 ERA, 16th appearance, all in relief, 1 for 1 in saves, 16 2/3 innings, 16 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned. He's walked 5, struck out 30. Opponents are hitting .246 against him. He'll face Wagaman, who hit a solo homer his last time up. Orlando away at second, first pitch. And the fastball is a strike, 0-1. Orlando runs well at second, so a hit to the outfield may score him. Wagaman has also struck out twice, once swinging. Harris, lefty on righty, will check second. Come to the belt. Here's the 0-1. Fastball sliced foul off to the right. It's now 0-2, and Harris with a chance to end the inning. If I recall correctly from our last series against these guys, Mississippi, pretty stout bullpen, but Rocket City's been able to get to Smith. Let's see if they can do the same with Harris. Martinez, big lead at second. Here's the set. The 0-2 to Wagaman on the way. Fastball hit hard but right at third. Ogun's up, will go across the diamond in time. The inning is over. But Rocket City gets off the deck. 3 runs, all of them earned on 3 hits. No errors in the inning, 1 man left on base. Time to stretch, sort of. We're tied up at 5. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Summer of Sleep at Beds Express is here. For 2 weeks only, save up to an additional $500 on premium mattresses. Introducing one of our best pillow top mattresses from our exclusive Cahaba collection. Now only $554. Add an adjustable base with an extra $100 off sale price, only $11.99. Don't miss 25% off all Cahaba accessories. Plus, check out our all-new Temper Luxe Adapt collection with a $300 instant gift. Or save up to $1,200 on Beauty Rest Black mattress sets. Visit Beds Express today.
Watch me now. Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
Normally, when you call a roofing company, all you hear is, you need a new roof. Not when you call Fleming Roofing and Restoration. Since 1965, the folks at Fleming have been focused on what you need, whether it's an easy repair or a full roof replacement, commercial or residential. And when it comes to storm damage, you want Fleming on your side. They know all the ins and outs of insurance claims and will guide you through the entire process. Log on FlemingHSV.com and book your free estimate today. Fleming Roofing and Restoration. We show up.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Aaron Hernandez on to pitch for Rocket City as he will face the middle part of the Mississippi order. Horn, Ogans, and Conley all due up. C.D. Pelham, 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned. He walked 1 and struck out 2. 5-5 your score as Hernandez's first pitch is a fastball that misses low, and it's 1-0. Hernandez on the season, and I'll get you his numbers here in just a moment. There we go. First, here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Threw him a fastball. Even at 1-1. Hernandez, no record, 1.80 ERA, 5th appearance, all in relief. 5 innings, 2 hits, a run, it's earned. He's allowed a homer, walked 1, struck out 2. Opponent's hitting $125. Good slider, down and in, swung through and missed by Horn. It's 1-2 as Aaron is quickly ahead in the count. Horn has reached on an error, scored a run, grounded to first, and struck out swinging. Here's the 1-2. Went back to the slider, and he spiked it. 2 balls and 2 strikes, so a 3-run top of the 7th. 5-5 your ball game, as standing back in is Horn. Near the line at first is Brown, well off the line at third, Goebel. The 2-2 on the way. Swung, popped up. Into shallow left, drifting over, coming in, now is Martinez. He makes the catch. That's out number 1, and that's a good thing. I was keeping an eye on Goebel. He had no shot at that ball, and having to run a long way as well was the shortstop Guzman. Good play by Martinez, 1 out in the 7th inning, and here's Kashawn Ogans. Ogans, 1 of 3, a single, a run scored, a ground out to third, and a strikeout swinging. And the first pitch hit him. That's a fastball that just got away from Hernandez. So going to first base will be Ogans. So a very fast man aboard. That's the last thing that Aaron wanted to do. But the go-ahead run at first base with one out. Here's Cal Conley. Cal has walked, as we look at the replay, flied to right, and struck out swinging. Playing in at third will be Goebel. Holding the runner at first will be Brown. Hernandez. First pitch. In the dirt, goes to the backstop. Held on to that fastball too long, and unable to stop it was Payne. So a hit by pitch, followed by a wild pitch. And the count 1-0. Tell you what, this has been some odd circumstances we've played under. This has turned into a whale of a ball game as we look at the replay on that wild pitch. Yeah, having to skip out of the way was Conley. Next offering, down and in, 2-0. Come on now. Aaron out of Corpus Christi, Texas. He'll look back in. He's now a third-year Trash Panda. He'll look back at second, 2-0. There's ball 3 inside. Missed with a slider. So now it's 3-0 to the left-handed hitter. You got Tyler Tolvey waiting on deck. Open stance for Conley. 3-0 on the way. There's a strike. Throw him a fastball. And it's at 3-1. Remember, at one point, Aaron was a member of the starting rotation, got moved to the bullpen. He was a big part of that 2022 team. We'll look back at second, 3-1. That one lobbed into right field. That's going to get down for a hit. In, up is Flint. They're going to hold the runner at third as the throw comes back in. So Conley serves one into right field. Ogans goes second to third. And runners will be at the corners with one away for Tyler Tolvey. So he hits a man, falls behind in the count to Conley, and Conley ultimately gets a single. So now you got Tolvey coming to the plate. Andy Shatsley jogging out to the mound to go over the game plan on Tolvey, who's hit the ball well tonight. A RBI double, a run scored, a deep fly out to left, and a rather routine fly out to center. But here's the point. He is a catcher. If you can get him to hit it on the ground, you might be able to turn two. Hayden Sigg walking about, as is Michael Darrell Hicks, as they go over the plan here with Hernandez. He got a routine out on Horn to start the inning, but the hit by pitch on Ogans, and now the single by Conley. Andy heads back to the dugout. So first and third with one away. 5-5 your score as Tolvey will stand in. Again, we're playing at Toyota Field, but it's the Braves who are the home team, so we are in the bottom of the seventh. So here we go. Righty on lefty. Tolvey, slightly open stance. Hernandez, first pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Threw him a changeup that time. A lot of room to the left side. Tolvey has shown, too, he can go to the off field. As shaded up the middle, the shortstop, Guzman. Next pitch. That one guy squirts away. Runner trying to score. Flip to the plate. They don't get him. Runner now trying to go to third. Throw there. That's going to be late as well. That one got between the legs of Payne. It didn't get that far away, but a great break from third by Ogans. They were able to beat the flip to home. Trying to put the tag on was Hernandez, and as he fell to the ground putting the tag on, that's what allowed Conley to go first to third. Good base running by the Braves. You can see a little somersault there by Aaron. Made the throw to third, but able to hold the bag was Conley. And I think that's going to be a two-base wild pitch. So it's 6-5. Infield has to play in. Here's the 1-1. That one ripped into deep right. That goes Flint at the track at the wall. That one is off the wall. A run is in. Moving into second with a double is Tolvey. And just like that, it's a 7-5 ball game. Boy, how quickly has this changed. That'll be another RBI for Tolvey. This guy came in hitting $179, but he has worn out the Trash Pandas this evening. That'll now be his second RBI of the game, his 18th of the season. And Rocket City will have to work out of another hole. 7-5 your score, righty on lefty. Here is Quintero. He's had a good night. Hernandez, first pitch. There's a strike. Slider looked like it's 0-1. So a hit by pitch, a single, a two-base wild pitch, and now a RBI double. Aaron back to the belt, 0-1. Fastball popped up into shallow right center. Out is the second baseman, McCroskey. He'll give way to the center fielder, Rada, who makes the catch about 10 feet into right center field. And that'll be out number 2, as staying at second is Tovey. First time the Trash Pandas have retired Quintero. So 2 gone for Brandon Parker. By the way, due up in the 8th inning for the Trash Pandas, it'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters, Flint, Payne, and Brown. Parker, 2 strikeouts, both swinging, and a double. First pitch. Hit right at third. Goebel up with it. He'll go across the diamond in time, and the inning is over. But 2 more runs for the Braves, both earned on 2 hits. No errors in the inning, 1 man left. End of 7, 7-5 Mississippi. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
There are giants among us, and their impact is huge. They are the men and women building and sustaining our Navy's next-generation submarines. They are giants in what they do because they work in a place where they can grow, where they can learn the skills to build careers as powerful as the beasts they forge. If you're ready to go big, get on board. We build giants at buildsubmarines.com.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services we performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
If you've been injured in an accident, visit marshtheattorney.com right now to get the help you need. Don't let the insurance company take advantage of you. I've personally helped over 4,000 clients with their injury claims, and I'm ready to help you too. My firm, Martinson & Beeson, has been helping clients for over 85 years, and we have received over 400 5-star Google reviews. Get in touch with me right now by visiting marshtheattorney.com. Again, that's marshtheattorney.com. Go Trash Pandas.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments, the firsts and forevers. Let's celebrate others and celebrate ourselves, because every milestone matters, and we promise to be with you for every one of them. Shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift to celebrate your life's moments. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Visit your local Reed's Jewelers at Bridge Street Town Center and Parkway Place Mall.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Top of the 8th inning, 7-5, Mississippi back in front of Rocket City. Hayden Harris will stay out there for a full inning of work after getting the final out of the 7th inning. Close the book on Austin Smith. 2/3 of an inning, 3 hits, 3 runs, all earned. He walked 1 and struck out another. Due up for the Trash Pandas again, it'll be Flint, Payne, and Brown against Hayden Harris. So lefty-on-lefty matchup to get us started, as the first pitch by Harris is a fastball cut through and missed. It's 0-1. By the way, one scoring change to give you. That wild pitch by Hernandez has been changed to a pass ball. Be that as it may, both runs are still earned against Aaron. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, looping ground ball up the middle. Good ranging stop. Throw to first in time. Nicely done by Conley. I thought that one was going to poke through into center field, but Conley ranged to his left, made the field with the glove in shallow center field, did a spinorama, threw a dart to first, and Flint is out number 1 in the 8th inning. This is a nice play by Conley. So 6-3 on the putout, 1 out in the 8th, and here's T-Pain. A double, a strikeout looking, and a ground out to third. First pitch to him. Fastball hit foul out of the stadium. It's 0-1. Luke Murphy has started to throw in the Rocket City bullpen. Get you Harris's numbers for the years in just a moment. The left-hander comes set. Next pitch. Fastball, tapped foul over by the third base dugout. And it's 0-2. Let's see. Harris, 1-1, 2.16 ERA, 16th appearance, all in relief, 1 of 1 in saves. 17 in the third inning, 16 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned. Here's the 0-2. Fastball high, 1 ball and 2 strikes. He has walked 5 and struck out 30. Opponents are hitting .246 against him. So it's 1-2 on the right-handed hitter. Rocket City had just tied the ball game up, but Mississippi gets 2 themselves in the 7th. The 1-2. And hit foul straight back to the screen. It'll remain at a ball and 2 strikes. I guess the little downtime these 2 teams have had have given them a little extra spring in their step today, as it remains at 1-2. Payne digs back in. Harris, next pitch. Swung, chopped foul up the third baseline. It'll remain at a ball and 2 strikes. Wind not a factor. Hasn't been all night long as they play him straight away and deep in the outfield. Rocket City needing 2 to tie and 3 to take the lead. Harris, and now time called as Payne will step out. Harris out of Augusta, Georgia, pitched at Georgia Southern. He and Nick Jones were teammates with the Eagles. The left-hander from the letters. Here's the 1-2. Swung, sliced foul off to the right. It'll remain at a ball and 2 strikes. Let's see. We saw Harris a couple of times during the first series between these teams, which, by the way, ended in a split. Let's see. He got the win on May 8th against Rocket City, did Harris. That was the Education Day. The 1-2, high and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 shutout innings there. And he pitched again. That's Sunday. Here's the 2-2. Fastball hit hard, but right at third. To his left, Ogans. Throw to first is in time. 2 routine groundouts, 2 quick outs in the 8th inning, and here's Sam Brown. He's 0 for 3, an RBI groundout to second, a dribbler to the catcher, and a groundout to third. Harris pitched a 1-2-3 ninth inning on May the 12th against Rocket City as well. So 2 out, no one on board. Here's Brown. First pitch to Sam. Fastball down and away. 1-0, due up in the bottom of the 8th from Mississippi. It'll be the top of their order, Fletcher, Milligan, and Rivero. From the belt, 1-0 pitch. Slider down and away. 2 balls and no strikes. If Brown reaches, Ben Goebel waits on deck. He would be the tying run. Rocket City only 4 outs to play with, down by 2. Here's the 2-0. Fastball, there's a strike. 2-1. Well off the line at third is Ogans. Boy, he's got to be at least 50 feet off the line. 2-1 to Brown. Hit right on the ground into the shift at second. To his right, Fletcher fires to first in time. 1, 2, 3 go the Trash Pandas in the bottom of the 8th, or in the top of the 8th inning. We head to the bottom of the 8th. 7-5 Braves. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
At Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, we love baseball almost as much as we love serving up the best and baddest burgers around. People have called our burgers totally insane. And at Bad Daddy's, we take that as a compliment. But it's not just burgers. Up first, starters like our fried pickles, wings, or poblano frites. Second, try one of Bad Daddy's giant chopped salads. Third, our famous chef-inspired burgers with lots of different taste options. And before you head home, finish up with one of our shakes or delicious banana pudding. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar on the Parkway in Huntsville and Clift Farm in Madison.
Watch me now. Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
At Northrop Grumman, their products define possible as they help customers defend the homeland, launch critical payloads into space, enable scientific exploration, return astronauts to the moon, and protect the warfighter. Yet their dedication goes beyond their products as they support the workforce, their families, our veterans, and our hometowns. Together, we can all make a powerful impact to build strong communities and bright futures. That's defining possible. Northrop Grumman, defining the future.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Luke Murphy on the pitch now for Rocket City as he will face the top of the Braves order, Fletcher, Milligan, and Rivero. Aaron Hernandez stands to lose this game. 1 inning, 2 hits, 2 runs, both earned, no walks, and no strikeouts. For Murphy, it's been a tough year for him. Let's see if he can put himself together a good outing. Murphy, no record, 6.60 ERA, 15th appearance, all in relief. First pitch to Fletcher is popped up, foul ground up the first baseline. Here comes Payne, can't hang on. That was a tough effort as Payne slams his throwing hand onto the padding along that first base dugout railing. Not enough flight under that ball for Payne to go up the line and camp under it and make the catch. You can see off the line at first is Brown. He has no chance on the ball. Payne did all he could, tried to make a basket catch with all that equipment on, and just couldn't do it. So it's 0-1 on the right-handed hitter. Murphy kicks and fires. Swung, popped up again. Back comes Payne again. This time he'll give it a look, but that's in the seats. It'll go to 0-2. For Murphy, 15 innings, 19 hits, 13 runs, 11 earned. He's given up 3 homers. He's hit 5 batters while walking 4 and striking out 19. Opponents hitting .302 against him. Warming up in the Braves bullpen is Domingo Gonzalez with a count 0-2 here on Fletcher, who has struck out swinging, reached on an error, fly to right, and he's hit a sac fly to right as well. Here's the 0-2. Fastball, a broken bat, low dribbler up the first base line. It'll be Murphy fielding it. Underhand toss to first in time. Out number 1 as he sawed off David Fletcher. 1 gone for Cody Milligan. Well, thank you to my broadcast engineer and producer back at our Talk Radio WZZN studios, Jeff Scarborough. He sent me along some examples of teams who have played the away ball club while playing in their home ballpark. So in 1974, the Houston Astrodome was having a scheduling conflict as the fastball is swung on a miss. 0-1. They were playing the San Diego Padres, so it was Houston who had to play the away team, but at their home stadium. As the pitch misses outside, it will go to 1-1. Oakland Coliseum, they had a scheduling issue in 1997. They were playing the San Francisco Giants. Here's the 1-1. Fastball fouled straight back to the screen. It'll go to 1-2. So one of the games was rescheduled with the A's being the away team in their own stadium. There were also some construction delays that forced the flip-flop. Here's the 1-2. Fastball swung and missed. Murphy disposes of Milligan. No easy task. Strikeout number 1 for Murphy. That is strikeout number 8 now for Rocket City pitching. 2 up, 2 gone in the 8th inning for Sebastian Rivero. Renovation delays at Wrigley Field, this would have been 2013, led to a series being played between the Cubs and the Brewers, causing the Cubs to be the away team at Wrigley Field, with the Brewers being the home team. Next pitch. Fastball misses inside, goes to 1-0, and I think I'm mixing up what I'm trying to say is with the Cubs being the away team, it means the Brewers stadium was under construction. So just want to make that clear. Next pitch is a strike by Murphy. It'll go to 1-1. California wildfires of 2020, and also don't forget of COVID. But due to poor air quality in the Seattle area, the Mariners had to move one of their home games to San Francisco. Pitch cut on a miss. It goes to 1-2. The Giants had to play that game as the away team while the Mariners were home. And then in 2017, Hurricane Harvey, the Rangers and the Astros had to do a flip-flop as well. Count 1-2 on Rivero. Here's the set and the pitch. Fastball in on his hands, a little flare on a hop to third. To his left, Goebel fires first in time, and Luke Murphy. It's one of his better outings of the year. 1-2-3 go the Braves in the bottom of the 8th. Last chance for Rocket City coming up. They trail at 7-5. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Minutes still matter in an emergency. Chest pain, severe abdominal pain, high fever, and other emergencies often need fast medical care. Crestwood Medical Center is here to take care of you and your family. Learn more at CrestwoodMedCenter.com.
Watch me now. Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You've got to have good internet. With WOW, you now get upfront surprise-free pricing with Wi-Fi modem included and no data caps. All for only $30 a month. Wow. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Requires auto pay and paperless billing. Price for internet $300. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
Minutes still matter in an emergency. Chest pain, severe abdominal pain, high fever, and other emergencies often need fast medical care. Crestwood Medical Center is here to take care of you and your family. Learn more at crestwoodmedcenter.com.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We go to the ninth inning, 7-5, Mississippi on top. Domingo Gonzalez will come in and try to close it out for the Braves, and he'll face the 8-9-1 hitters, Goebel, McCroskey, and Rada. Before we get into his numbers, let's take a moment for a station ID. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network in Valley Live.
HD 97.7.2, WZZN FM, Union Grove, Huntsville, Alabama. Talk Radio WZZN.
Hayden Harris goes a inning and a third perfect. He retires all four men he faces on ground balls. He stands to win the game for Mississippi if the Trash Pandas can't come back. Righty on righty against Goebel, and the fastball misses high and tight, 1-0. Luke Murphy, meanwhile, a 1-2-3 eighth inning for Rocket City. He strikes out one of the men he faces. So looking in is Gonzalez, 1-0 to Goebel. Took something off a slider and missed low. 2 balls and no strikes. Domingo 0-1, a 2.89 ERA, 18th appearance, all in relief. 5 of 5 in saves, 18 2/3 innings, 9 hits, 8 runs, 6 of them earned. He's allowed a homer. He's hit 2 batters and walked 9, striking out 28. The 2-0 outside with a fastball, 3-0. Opponents only hitting 145 against him. Gustavo Campero has grabbed a bat. He will hit for Mac McCroskey next, and I got to think Goebel will be taking. Gonzalez, 3-0. He was taking, and he took a strike, 3-1. Let's see, Gonzalez out of the Dominican, Rule 5 draftee from Pittsburgh, 24 years of age. 3-1, you got to get a man on base. Gonzalez from the letters, 3-1. Swung and sliced foul off to the right, and I'm not sure, but that may have been ball 4. Nice play made by a fan from Decatur, Alabama. So it now goes to 3-2 as Gonzalez comes back on Goebel. I know we saw him during the last series here. Payoff pitch on the way. Fastball swung and missed. And he chased ball 4. That'll be strikeout number 1 for Gonzalez. Strikeout number 8 for Mississippi pitchers. 1 away, and here's Gus Campero with no one on base. So Campero will bat .281 with 6 homers and 23 RBI. You were really hoping to get him up there with someone on base. Let's see here. Gonzalez, like I said, we faced him before. I know that much. We faced him on May the 8th. He had 1 scoreless inning and a walk in that game. Fastball high and away to Gustavo. It's 1-0. Let's see. He also pitched in the Sunday game. Got touched up. Gave up pitched 2 innings, allowed a run on 2 hits. Also struck out 2. 1-0. High and tight with fastball. So 2 balls and no strikes on the left-handed hitter. Nelson Rada in the top of the order wait on deck. Good back-and-forth ball game between these two. Rocket City came from behind to tie things. 2-0. Did it hit him? Boy, it sounded like there was a little tick before the ball went to the ground. It must have been the glove. Either way, it goes to 3-0, and again, I got to think Gus is taking here. But again, Rocket City came back, tied the ball game up at 5, but Mississippi with 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning, and they've been able to make it hold. Oh, are they calling that a foul ball? I guess they are. It's 2-1 on the scoreboard. If so, that's bad luck. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt, and we'll go to 3-1. So that was a foul ball. How do you like that? From up here, I couldn't tell. So it's 3-1. And if so, that's really too bad because on that foul ball, it looked like it was off the plate. So 3-1 to Campero. Off the line at third is Ogans. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased a fastball. And it goes to 3-2. Well off the line at third is Ogans. Gustavo, open stance. Payoff pitch. Hit foul at home plate. Late hack that time by Gus, as it will go to 3-2. Rada and Guzman have both had great swings all night long. Can they hit with someone on base? Campero will dig back in. Open stance. Here's the 3-2. Swung on, rope down the right field line. That is a fair ball. That'll go in the corner. Campero at first. He's motoring to second, and he'll stop there with a leadoff, or with a one-out double, rather. So there's your bloop. Now you need a blast. So Gus comes through in the clutch. Runner at second with one out. We go back to the top of the order, and Nelson Rada, as he was able to turn on one. So Gonzalez has faced two men this inning, and both times he's fallen behind in the count. First guy struck out, but Campero was able to come through. Now what can they do here with Rada? Nelson is 2 of 4. 2 singles, an RBI, a run scored, a fly out to center, and a strikeout swinging. Playing even with the bag at third is Ogans. Near the line at first is Horn. First pitch to Nelson. Missed inside. Another fastball. 1-0. He's struggling to get in front of the count, rather. He's walked 9 in 19 innings. Gonzalez. 1-0 pitch. Hit hard and foul off to the left. Just a little late on that was Rada. And it evens at 1-1. Again, if you're going to get one out, you're going to have to earn it. The wind has done nothing this evening. Just a very still, humid night in Alabama. Away at second is Campero. They're not worried about him. Gonzalez with the 1-1. Down and in, a breaking ball. Looked like a changeup. It'll go to 2-1. So far, this little away-at-home series has been a blast. Open stance for Rada. Good competition tonight between these two. 2-1 on the way. Swung on and hit softly to second. In is Fletcher. He'll fire to first in time, and that'll be out number 2. Campero will move second to third, and now it's up to Dinzer Guzman. Dinzer is 2 of 4. A single, a double, a run scored, a line out to third, a fly out to left. He has hit the ball hard every time tonight. In fact, that fly out to left most nights is probably a home run, but with the wind not helping at all, it just died out there. Can he come through? Righty on righty as Gonzalez sets and delivers. Let up, miss down and in. It's 1-0. Rocket City winners in 7 of their last 8 games, trying to continue that trend. Walking lead at third for Campero. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Chase a slider down and away. Even now at a ball and a strike. Well off the line at first is Horn. Gonzalez. Here's the 1-1. Another slider, another swing and a miss. Threw it down and away again. It's 1-2, and if I'm Gonzalez, I just go right back to that. Tying run at the plate. Dinzer ready to go. If he throws it that side, down and away, try to go to the off field. Here's the set. They want to go away. Here's the 1-2. Just missed the outside corner with a fastball. And it evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rocket City trying to give them a finish. Dinzer ready to go again. Gonzalez. 2-2. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. He went back to the slider. Guzman swings through it. Strikeout number 2 for Gonzalez, and Mississippi, give them some credit. The last 72 hours have not been a whole lot of fun, but they cowboy up, if you will, and they pick up a 7-5 win for Rocket City in the 9th. No runs on 1 hit, no errors. 1 man left. Again, Mississippi a winner this evening by the score of 7-5. We'll take a timeout, come back with the Northrop Grumman postgame show right after this. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hass, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all. And if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
At Northrop Grumman, their products define possible as they help customers defend the homeland, launch critical payloads into space, enable scientific exploration, return astronauts to the moon, and protect the warfighter. Yet their dedication goes beyond their products as they support the workforce, their families, our veterans, and our hometowns. Together, we can all make a powerful impact to build strong communities and bright futures. That's defining possible. Northrop Grumman, defining the future. An emerald green field is iconic of baseball. That's what TDI Services desires to create for every one of its customers. As proud sponsors of the Trash Pandas, TDI Services brings its A game to provide winning lawn care and pest control to the outside environs of Toyota Field. TDI Services can do the same for your lawn with their innovative biological approach for better results with fewer chemicals as nature intended. Visit go.tdi.services/tpandas or call us today at 888-556-7985.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN. Another one is in the books. Now, let's head to postgame. Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN is brought to you by Frame World. Wow. Reed's Jewelers. Crestwood Medical Center. The law firm of Martinson and Beeson. Northrop Grumman. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar. Alumni Hall, Eagle Insulation, and by Fleming Roofing and Restoration.
Welcome into the Northrop Grumman postgame show, everyone. Josh Carey with you, and back at our Talk Radio WZZN studios. Running the boards is Jeff Scarborough. Unfortunately, the return home not so, well, home-friendly for Rocket City as they play the away team tonight, and they lose to Mississippi by the final score of 7-5, and with that, Rocket City, they see their record drop to 31-27. As for the Braves, they up theirs to 26-32. And you know what? Give them a tip of the cap, because after what's happened with the field and having to come on the road, this is now basically a 3-week road trip for them. For them to do what they did to toughen up and pick up a win tonight, that's a tip of the cap to those guys, and they go up 1-0. In this 5-game series. Let's tell you what happened. Rocket City looked like they would continue their winning ways as they drew first blood in the second inning against Ian Mejia. With 1 out, Tucker Flint reached on a bunt single. He would then move to third on a resounding double to left center by Tyler Payne. Ball almost got out of the ballpark. That put runners at second and third with 1 out when Sam Brown grounded out softly to second, scoring Flint, and that made it a 1-0 ball game. This was the inning that did Rocket City in. And, you know, Sam Bachman, he's making a rehab appearance. You got to let him go. But this was the frame that really did Rocket City in. You take away this inning, it's probably a very different outcome tonight. And it was very odd because Bachman went 3 innings. He looked great in the first, great in the third. The second inning was just a real struggle for him. He started things by throwing by a throwing error. It was a soft ground ball back to Sam. He fielded it on the pitcher's rubber, just kind of did a lollipop toss over to first. Well, the ball sailed on him. Sam Brown over at first tried to reach, grab the ball, and stretch out and keep his foot on the bag. He couldn't do it. It would have been an easy out on Bryson Horn. As it is, the E1 allowed Horn to reach, and that's when things started to unravel for Sam. He would give up a single to Kashawn Ogans to put runners at first and second. Then he would strike out Cal Conley. So runners first and second, 1 out. He then has the bottom third of the order coming up. Tyler Tolvey, Geraldo Quintero, Brandon Parker. Here are their batting averages. Tolvey, 179, Quintero, 205, Parker, 214. You like your chances, right? Well, Tolvey came through with a RBI double that brought in Horn and made it a 1-1 ball game while Ogans went first to third. After that, it was Quintero who came through with the big blow, a 3-run homer over the right field wall off the inline electric rock porch. That would make it a 4-1 ball game. And Rocket City, even though they came back and tied the game, they couldn't quite recover from that inning. Trash Pandas would get a run back in the 6th inning, solo homer by Eric Wagaman, his 7th of the year, RBI number 30. That would make it a 4-2 ball game. Mississippi would get the run right back in the bottom of the 6th inning as Quintero would walk. He would steal 2nd and 3rd off of C.D. Pelham and then score on a sacrifice fly to right by David Fletcher, and that would make it a 5-2 ball game. But Rocket City, they got off the deck themselves. They got 3 runs in the 7th inning to tie the ball game. With 1 out, Ben Goebel would walk, and then after a wild pitch sending him to second with 2 away, it was Nelson Rada who came through with an RBI single, making the score 5-3. Denzer Guzman would then come through with a double into left center, sending Rada to third. So runners 2nd and 3rd, 2 away. Orlando Martinez, a seeing-eye single into right field. That scored both Rada and Guzman, tied the ball game up at 5. All the momentum on Rocket City's side. You thought the good guys might pull one out in the end. But the Braves would come back with 2 runs of their own in the bottom of the 7th inning. With 1 out, no one on base, Ogans was hit by a pitch. He would go to second on a wild pitch, and then with a runner at second and 1 away, it was Cal Conley who would single into right field, sending Ogans to third. So runners at the corners, still only 1 out against Aaron Hernandez. A pass ball got through Tyler Payne. It trickled to the backstop. Ogans took home. It was Conley who actually went first to third on that pass ball, and then he would ultimately score on an RBI double to right by Tyler Tolvey, who, by the way, finished 2 of 4 with 2 doubles and 2 RBI and a run scored. Geraldo Quintero, he was also great, 2 of 3 with that 3-run homer, a single, a walk, 2 stolen bases, and 2 runs scored as well. So 7-5 ball game at that point. Rocket City tried to make a game of it in the 9th inning. 1-out double by Gustavo Campero. Rada, though, would ground out to second. Guzman would strike out swinging, and that's how the ball game ended, as, again, Rocket City loses this one tonight by the final score of 7-5. So here are your totals for Rocket City: 5 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors, they leave 6. Mississippi, 7 runs, 10 hits, no errors, they leave 8. Your winning pitcher tonight in relief is going to be Hayden Harris. Harris for the ball game went an inning and a third perfect. He got all 4 men he faced to ground out. He moves to 2-1. Aaron Hernandez takes the loss. He falls to 0-1. Hernandez, 1 inning, 2 hits, 2 runs, both earned. No walks, no strikeouts for him. Domingo Gonzalez pitches a scoreless 9th for his 6th save of the season. 1 scoreless inning, 1 hit, no walks, and 2 strikeouts for him. Time of game was 2 hours and 34 minutes, and the attendance for this home away from home game was 2,412, as again, Rocket City loses to Mississippi tonight by the final score of 7-5. We'll take one more break here on the Northrop Grumman postgame show. Come back and wrap it up right after this. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
At Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, we love baseball almost as much as we love serving up the best and baddest burgers around. People have called our burgers totally insane. And at Bad Daddy's, we take that as a compliment. But it's not just burgers. Up first, starters like our fried pickles, wings, or poblano frites. Second, try one of Bad Daddy's giant chopped salads. Third, our famous chef-inspired burgers with lots of different taste options. And before you head home, finish up with one of our shakes or delicious banana pudding. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar on the Parkway in Huntsville and Clift Farm in Madison.
Alumni Hall is the ultimate shopping destination for Auburn and Alabama fans. Get your baseball gear, graduation gifts, or cheer on your team with the newest apparel, hats, and accessories for the entire family. Shop the newest collection of top brands like Nike, Adidas, Champion, Columbia, Yeti, New Era, plus 2 for $38 shirts. Sign up for the Alumni Hall Pass rewards and earn $10 for every 150 points accumulated. Come see us at Alumni Hall near Belk in the Bridge Street Town Center. Alumni Hall, where the best fans shop.
At Northrop Grumman, their products define possible as they help customers defend the homeland, launch critical payloads into space, enable scientific exploration, return astronauts to the moon, and protect the warfighter. Yet their dedication goes beyond their products as they support the workforce, their families, our veterans, and our hometowns. Together, we can all make a powerful impact to build strong communities and bright futures. That's defining possible. Northrop Grumman, defining the future.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Josh Carey back here to wrap it up on the Northrop Grumman postgame show. Again, Mississippi a winner tonight over the Trash Pandas by the final of 7 to 5. The mission at Northrop Grumman is to be at the forefront of technology and innovation, delivering superior capability in tandem with maximized cost efficiencies. The security solutions they provide help secure freedoms for our nation as well as those of our allies. That'll do it for us here this evening. We'll be back at it tomorrow, 6:20 airtime, 6:35 first pitch for Game 2 of this abbreviated 5-game series between the Trash Pandas and the Braves. It'll be Caden Dana going to the hill for Rocket City, 4-3, 2.57 ERA. He'll be opposed by Drew Parrish, a 4-5 record, a 4.42 ERA. Again, 6:20 airtime, 6:35 first pitch, Rocket City and Mississippi. Game 2 of 5 right here at Toyota Field. Hopefully you can join us for all of the action. Special thank you back at our Talk Radio WZZN studios for all the hard work from Jeff Scarborough. And, of course, thank you to all of you for listening to Rocket City Trash Pandas Baseball. Again, your final score this evening, it's Mississippi winning its home away from home game. They defeat Rocket City by the final of 7 to 5. For everyone with the Rocket City Trash Pandas, this is Josh Carey saying so long, everybody. This has been Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Thank you for listening to Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN. Trash Panda Baseball has been brought to you by Frame World, Wow, Reed's Jewelers, Crestwood Medical Center, the law firm of Martinson and Beeson, Northrop Grumman, Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, Alumni Hall, Eagle Insulation, and by Fleming Roofing and Restoration. HD 97.7.2, WZZN FM, Union Grove, Huntsville, Alabama. Talk Radio, WZZN.